LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Where do we find it? I can't remember where I put it in. Morning. Toby Anstis here. We're loving that. Best day of the week. It is the best day. It's not, it's Wednesday. That day. Best of the week. Oh, I've got, yeah, this is low quality, but it's meant to be low quality, so, it probably goes on a bit too long, but I don't really care. I'm going to play it anyway, if I can find it, that's the thing.
That's nice enough.
That's not it. Let's have this. People have started sending stuff in again. I like it.
Hello, my name is... If you are listening to this,
I love
you
it.
have tuned into the Iain Lee Good Evening Show. It is of the utmost importance that you would, if it might save your very life.
What a way to start a show.
Must be pushed. You must remember that the Iain Lee Good Evening Show is brought to you by a Rubbish 80s Orientation Film in association with Dharma Brand Dragon Meat Sausage. Thank you, namaste, and good luck.
That's for all you Lost fans out there. And if you don't even watch Lost, that's for you as well. What a way to start a show that's now being broadcast on the internet and DAB with the lowest quality audio. Oh, what the hell? Let's have this. Let's just go. I've had 2 things sent in to me, and if you want to send stuff in, man, I'm more than happy to open that can of worms again, because that was fun when it worked. Let's. I can't remember who this is from, so I apologise.
Peas. I like the mushy peas. Peas. I like the mushy peas. Peas. I like the mushy peas. Peas. I like mushy pea. Mushy pea. I like mushy pea. Mushy pea. I like mushy peas. I like the mushy peas. I like the mushy peas. I like the mushy peas. I like mushy peas too. I like the mushy peas. Mushy pea. I like the mushy peas. I like the mushy peas. I like the mushy peas. Peas. The mushy. I like the mushy peas. 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 Peas. The mushy. I like the mushy.
What a beautiful mess. I love it. I love it.
Peas. The mushy. I like the mushy.
We should be doing more of this again, I think.
Peas. I like the mushy peas.
I got really excited when I checked my emails today, and those 2 things are in there. So if you're listening and you want to send in MP3s, we did it before, and it went on for ages. Actually, I thought it would last 3 weeks. We went on for about 6 or 7 months doing it. It won't be. It'll be a semi-regular feature. So if we get some in that are good, we'll play them. If we get some in that are a little bit ropey, we'll probably play them as well. So if you want to send them in, Iain at lbc.co.uk. Now, very quickly, let's just get all of the business out of the way. Jaycon says, he sent in a rap. Well, maybe we'll play that tomorrow. Iain, if I signed up for the LBC podcasts, does it mean you can use the VIP section on the LBC website? Chris, I don't know what the VIP section on the LBC website is. What is it? How does it work?
Gives you access all areas and stuff about LBC.
And you can see your page on the website.
Yeah, but okay, but
Chris's page.
Chris's page is on the VIP section. Ooh.
I can't get into it.
I wouldn't want to get into it. But is it easy to do? Do they just have to put in an email or something?
It's just an email, no money.
So there's no money.
No money.
It's just an email.
Your email.
Let's one at a time. Me.
It's free.
Yeah.
What?
So, Helen.
It's free to be a VIP.
You should go on the James O'Brien show and rhyme things. OK, well, that's... Steady on. That's the business side out of the way. Let's steam in with the fun side. Line 1. The fun begins here.
Globule, 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 globule.
We've got an email from someone looking forward to tomorrow's show when we have the lady from Prison Break. Well, although I was told it was Thursday, it's actually Monday. She's coming in. We're trying to get, in May, Teabag from Prison Break. We're trying to. And maybe Bill Kim, but I'm not that bothered about him. Is he still going on? Yeah, well, while he's there, let's take this one. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Umar!
Ian.
Umar?
How are you today?
I've got a really bad headache and I feel a bit sad.
How comes?
I don't know. Sometimes it's over me, you know, and it's over me today.
I've got something awful to tell you.
Awful?
Yeah, something a bit dreadful.
Oh, well, is it going to make me even sadder?
I don't know.
Oh, are you sure you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want some sad music?
No thanks.
No, okay. Well, this sounds like it's proper sad. Okay. Chris, stop smirking. This is proper sad from Umar. Okay, Umar.
Okay. I went sailing last year. I went to Devon. Right?
You did what? What was?
I went sailing in Devon.
Right.
In Salcombe. I was in this boat, yeah, and went sailing.
Yeah.
I went 1 week, yeah.
Yeah.
And once I went on a surfboard. Yeah, and somebody was paddling, yeah. And you know what they did? They tipped the surfboard over and threw me in the water.
Now, did someone tip the... For anyone who doesn't know, Umar's a young blind lad, 14 years old, whose friends bully him by making him stand in goal and pushing him on a bicycle down a hill at people. And people can't tell you off, Umar, can they?
No.
Because?
You're blind.
You're blind. Now, you were on a surfboard...
Yeah.
And someone tipped it over.
Yeah, and you know what happened? I fell underwater.
Yeah.
And I was coughing and choking and everything.
Yeah, I've been surfing. It's terrifying.
Is it scary?
But are you sure someone tipped it? Because I've been on a surfboard and the waves tip it over.
No, there was somebody just came at me, yeah, and tipped the board over, and I fell underwater,
Well.
and I nearly drowned.
Well, thank God you didn't drown. Did you get to steer the boat?
Yeah.
Of course he did. Of course he steered a boat. I love this guy.
I nearly crashed into somebody, though.
Of course you did. You can't see where you're going.
I know.
Fine. Well, Umar, listen, man, it sounds like, apart from the fact you nearly drowned and you nearly crashed a boat,
yeah,
you're still with us, and that's good.
And guess what, Ian?
Okay, go on.
One today.
You did what?
There's football one today.
Oh, there is. Who's playing tonight?
Chelsea and Liverpool.
Oh, God.
And you're great. Yesterday you said something about a big soccer pitch, yeah?
Super Soccer?
Yeah, that was wicked, actually.
4 aside. I'm typing up, man. It's going to be a show on Bravo sooner than you think.
Who is the lady from Prison Break?
Have you ever seen Prison Break?
No.
Well, seen is obviously being the wrong choice of words. Are you aware of Prison Break, the television programme?
No.
Well, in that case, it's going to be even harder to describe to you. There's a programme called Prison Break,
yeah,
where this man's got a map tattooed all over his body, and he uses it to escape. And there's a really nice lady doctor in there called Dr. Tancredi, and she's from Prison Break, and she's coming in on Monday. Monday.
Oh, okay.
Monday.
Okay.
Umar, listen, mate, take care.
Good evening.
Good evening. Favourite call? Favourite caller of the moment. I'm fickle. I'm not going to, he's not going to be my favourite in 20 years' time. I'm sure when he's 34, the novelty will have worn off slightly. But for the moment, Umar is my favourite caller. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Keith.
Hello.
Checkers, what do you think of Iain Lee?
He's such a lovely, genuine bloke.
Really? Oh, thanks for that.
Oh, no, thank you for letting me be part of it, too.
Globule.
Well, there we go. You see, that's the Chegwin guy. He's got his own MySpace page, apparently. I can't remember what it is. 2, you're on the wireless.
It's free to be a VP. Dragon meat sausage.
Okay, well, it looks like Helen has started a catchphrase here. Maybe you should be in advertising. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I like mushy peas as well.
It turns out everyone likes the mushy peas. 5, you're on the wireless.
Can I be the first to congratulate you? It was excellent. It was, fantastic. It was brilliant. Great. It was outstanding. The mushy peas.
oh, no. No, please. You said you wouldn't call anymore.
Little bit.
No. That's horrible. No. Stop that laughing.
Good night.
No. It scares the hell out of me, the creepy laugh. Yes, line 4, you're on the wireless. He's got all these weird Beatles bootlegs. They're Beatles songs, but they're not quite right. Oh, can we... So it turns out my friend, one of my friends today, he said, what have you been up to? I said, oh, not a lot, bit of this, bit of that. What have you been up to? I was hanging out with Paul McCartney the other day. He was singing the frog chorus to his little boy. And the little boy had to remind him of the words. Paul McCartney was singing the frog chorus to my mate's little boy. But what? He's in his video. He's in his blooming new pop video and he's hanging out with McCartney. Unbelievable. That's actually quite a good song. I'd 5, you're on the wireless.
Salad Sisters.
Okay.
Can we have a bit of trouble?
Oh, God, look at the time. I could have gone on... Amanda, I can only apologise.
That's all right.
I could have... Oh, that's the voice of a genuinely knocked off Amanda
No,
Redmond.
not at all, not at all.
Sober tonight, are we?
Mostly, yeah.
OK, that sentence says a lot.
Good evening.
Good evening. 0870 9090 973. There's something tells me it's going to be a slow night tonight. Which one of the 3 lines that are lit shall I go to? Let's work backwards. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Guess who I saw today on the M25?
Roland Keating.
No, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, I saw him.
Is this a raid? Is this a raid?
Yeah.
It is a raid. Okay, Chris, we're being raided at 7... We'll say 7:21.
What's his name?
What's your name, Raider?
Advice Boy.
It's Advice... Advice Boy, you can't raid us!
Why not?
Because you're Advice Boy!
So?
Oh, all right, Advice Boy's raiding us. Thank you for that, Advice Boy.
Yeah, bye-bye.
There we go. One, you're on the wireless. Hello? Okay, they bottled it. I want that woman to phone in that phoned in on Sunday to argue about the marathon. Because I hear she's been bad-mouthing me. Because I didn't take her call again. God, she was withholding her number. That's why I didn't take her call. If you're listening, marathon woman, phone up. 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, good evening. It's Michael Bloody Winner.
Hello, Michael.
I'm looking for Charles Bronson. Have you seen him?
I think Charles Bronson died.
What?
Yeah, I think he's dead. So if you're looking to make another Death Wish movie, it ain't gonna happen with him.
Are you interested?
Could be. Well, how much money we're talking?
Bloody millions.
Well, then count me in, winner, you weirdo. 6, you're on the wireless.
That story.
Yeah, did that last week. You missed it. 5, you're on the wireless.
I see Probyn and McVicker are in the showers again. Yeah, what do you think they're up to? Each other, probably.
We were talking about that a few weeks ago. I don't know if you remember, there's a line from McVicker, and I misquoted it, and I believe possibly that same gentleman that just called then phoned up to correct me on the line. And the characters were played by Roger Daltrey and Adam Faith. When good rock stars turn bad at acting. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hi, it's Lindy.
Hello, Lindy.
Hello. I went to see the Lost Prophets in concert in Birmingham on Friday.
They're Welsh, aren't they?
They are Welsh.
I had to kick them off a live television show for swearing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but only because we'd recently had... Was it Shaggy? Or was... No, it wasn't Shaggy, it was Coolio. Coolio came in and he said... It was like on a breakfast show on Channel 4. And he came in and said a very, very rude... A bag of rudeness. Right. And we got a really big, like, £15,000 fine. Right. So anyone that swore, we had to kick off, and I had to kick the Lost Prophets off. But they're very nice lads, and I felt really sorry for them, because they were genuinely apologetic.
Well, they were very good, but I have to say that halfway through they sang The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
What are you telling me? They're raiders?
And I tried to play it to you over the phone, but it probably didn't work, so...
No, it didn't.
No. So, there you go.
Thanks for that.
All right, bye.
Good evening. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Will you all go back to the ward, please?
5, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
Can I tell you a story
Yeah?
about how my life got flipped?
Hang on a second. Whoa. Everybody, hold your horses. This is the second raid of the evening at 7:24. What's your name, Raider? We need to log it.
Barry.
Okay, Barry's raiding us. I suspect that's not his real name. Away you go, my friend.
Anyway, my life got flipped.
Yes.
Turned upside down.
Yeah.
And I like to take a minute just to sit right there
Okay, if you can do it a little bit faster, because we're going to go to some more calls.
and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Yes. He bottled out halfway through. That's the problem with these raiders. No stamina. One, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Ian, it's Noel.
I know.
Listen, Ian.
Yes.
I'm meeting up with Clive after the game, and he said he might be a bit late because we're going to have a beer and a kebab. We should be around about 11:30.
Okay, I'm here. I'll fill in for him.
Yeah, he said you owe him one, so would you mind?
I will be here, and I'll tell it. Listen, no, tell him to take the whole night off. I'll do it all.
You're a gentleman.
It's
I'll
a
tell
pleasure.
him.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't be back by 12 anyway.
Good lad. Cheers for that. Well, I'm on till 1 o'clock, kids. That's going to be fun. I will genuinely enjoy that. Excellent stuff. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Guy Magic Fingers here.
Hello, Guy. I deleted your email by mistake. I need you to send it to me again.
Ah, well, there was an MP3 attached.
I know there was. That's why. And I've sent you a little email earlier saying that I deleted it by mistake. I get a bit delete happy sometimes.
Yes, I know the feeling. Was that Lindy from the Chipstead on earlier?
I believe it was.
'Cause she's one of my stalkers.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I just thought I'd say. Yeah, so you're getting a bit of an influx of MP3s again.
Well, we just had 2 today, and since I've mentioned it, I've had 2 more sent in, which I'll have a listen to over the week. I just thought, if people want to start sending them in again, I'm more than happy to start playing them again. We just kind of stopped because people stopped sending in and we weren't getting one every single day. But if they come in and they're broadcastable, I'll play them.
Yeah, the quality was going down a bit, wasn't it?
It was. But I think, 8 months later we can pick up again and have another little go at it.
You were ahead of your time, Ian.
I am a visionary.
Yeah, I sent a bulletin out the other day on MySpace saying that I'd stopped making MP3s, and I was inundated with messages back saying, please don't stop making MP3s.
Guy, we need you to come out of retirement, my friend. Do it for us.
Well, I got 2 messages, actually, but...
Well, yes, that's an inundation, definitely.
All right, I shall get on to it, Ian.
Cheers, fella.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
There we go. If you want to send in MP3s, we can do that again. We can do old ideas. What the hell, we'll be having... what was the thing we used to do at 5:30? 5:38? Correspondence updates. We might even... I don't know. Probably not. But yes, email them in. ian@lbc.co.uk. Yes, Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, in West Philadelphia, born and raised, is on a playground is where I spend most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cooling on.
It's a raid.
People that got on the pool when a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared. She said, "Move in with the auntie, and I'll come over to the LM." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the message said, "Impression in a dice in the mirror." If anything, I could say this cab was rare, but I thought, no, forget it. Go on to Bel Air. I rolled up to the house about 7 or 8, and I said to the cabbie, "You're home, smell you later." I looked at my finger, I was kindly there to sit on my throne as the king of Bel Air.
Thank you very much for that, Scott. There we go, we're getting raids aplenty now. If you don't know what we're talking about, neither do I, to be honest, but there's a website that raids us. And the raid involves them singing The Fresh Prince of Bel Air, which is a lovely song, I think. Yeah, well, that was very rude, wasn't it? So... well, let's have this one. We got that one. We got that, didn't we? Yes. Line 2, you're on the wireless. How haunting is that melody? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Do you know what? On my head be it. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
All right, Ian, how you doing, mate?
I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah, listen, I'm a bit confused tonight, yeah?
Yes.
I'm waiting to listen to Carol McGibbon.
Oh, what?
McGibbon?
Yes.
Yeah, and she's meant to be on at the weekend, yeah?
Right.
Standing in for Jenny Eclair.
Yes.
And she's not been standing in, so what's the problem? I mean, if you're going to stand in,
Yes.
stand in.
Stand in,
you know?
yes.
But there's been some bloke on there. And then there was some other woman on Sunday.
Oh, Joe Parkinson was on Sunday, yes.
Parkinson. I mean, but I prefer, what's her face? You know, I don't want to listen to other people if she's meant to be there.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Now, there's a very good question, and if I had the answer to that, I'm doubtful I'll tell you. 0870 9090 973.
I don't know how to draw up blueprints for an extension, but I do know how to set up Bluetooth for you.
Okay, so, what the hell is it with all of this football on? There's another... You didn't know? Well, go and watch it on the telly. There's football on. But if you don't want to watch the football... I've got a bit of a headache today, but it's one of those headaches. It's not an especially bad one, but it's one of those ones that's just made me a little bit dazed and confused, which is why I'm a little bit hesitant. Do you know what I mean? You just feel a little bit sort of distant and cloudy, so I'm finding it hard to string sentences together, which is fun for this kind of thing. So, 0870 9090 973 is the phone number. Let's go to Will in the Croydon. Hello, Will.
Thank you.
Chris, is that a call that you screened?
Yeah.
You took that when he phoned you up. What did he say he was going to do for you, for me, for us?
Huh?
What did he say he was going to do?
He said he wants to play his trumpet.
Well, why the hell? That wasn't a trumpet. Why did you put that through then?
Because he said he waited all day to play it.
Well, he can wait. He can wait another day. That's inappropriate for a speech-based phone-in talk show. It's inappropriate, mate.
Oh.
Bloke playing there wasn't even a trumpet. I don't even know what instrument it was. A clarinet.
I'll give him a call back now and tell him it was inappropriate.
Please do, if you could. That would be greatly appreciated. Neil's in the Sittingbourne.
Good evening!
Oh, God almighty. What?
We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine.
Oh, jeez.
Yellow submarine.
Yeah.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
What?
A yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. I have got a friend, he's called Puff.
Yeah, right. So, Chris, when that guy phoned up, right?
Yeah.
And that's a screened call. So he's gone through to you, told you what he's going to do, then you said, OK, I'll call you back. He puts the phone down, you actually ring him back. So we're paying for that call. When he called you up, what did he say he was going to do?
He said he wanted to, sing
Hello.
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 He said he wanted to sing the Yellow Submarine song.
Oh, well, why did you call him back?
Because at the time, they were the only calls we had.
Phone him back and tell him that's inappropriate for a speech-based phone-in talk show.
All right.
It's going to be... God, it comes to something when one of the lines flashing up is exciting Bill, and I think, oh, yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be worth going to. Here come the bin man. Hey, man, how's it going? You right? I've got a headache. A headache. Yeah, it's funny. James is in the Stanmore. Hello, James.
Hi there.
Hello, James.
How you doing?
I'm struggling a bit, it would seem.
Oh, blimey, yeah, I've just been listening to that trumpet bloke.
Was it a trumpet? I don't think it was a trumpet. Maybe it was either a clarinet or a tuba. If anyone knows, then call up and tell me.
Well, I reckon if it would have been better if he'd actually been playing it, but he'd obviously just been pressing his little buttons on his little machine or something.
It was probably a recording. Cheers, man. See you later on. Bye-bye. It was probably a recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, at least it's nice to hear that people have got some kind of sense of humour after having a day like I have in central London.
Why, what's been happening to you, James?
Well, it's just I've noticed, I mean, my best friend has been telling me for years how, it's been getting more and more, just people with miserable faces everywhere. You give them the wry smile and they'll just give you a kind of a complete depressed look, complete blank look. We're not talking about just on the street. The Costa coffees, people who, the people they've employed there.
But if you smile at people on the street or in Costa Coffee, they're going to think you're a lunatic, aren't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's the problem these days. Everybody thinks you are a lunatic if you're friendly. If you start staring at someone and looking all evil-eyed and everything, that's just normal. That's fine, especially for London.
Yeah. So you've had a day when no one smiled back at you?
Well, every single place I went, I had a coffee in the morning and no one was friendly. The customer service was horrendous, and that's probably, something to do with the miserability. I don't think miserability is a word, that's not the point.
Miserability is a good name for a band, though.
Or a shop.
Yeah. But hang on. So that's all bad that happened to you is that people didn't smile to you?
No, people weren't smiling all day. No one did just...
But that's it, though. That's... The only bad thing that happened to you is that people didn't smile at you?
Yes.
That's... James, come on now. That's not bad going. If that's the worst day... If that's the worst thing that happened to you today, that's not bad going, is it, really?
No, that's true. That last week I got hit by someone who was miserable.
Well, there you go. Today's a better day. You didn't get hit.
That's very true. That's very true. I'm going to wear a T-shirt tomorrow saying I didn't get hit yesterday.
Well, no, then you're just asking for someone to come and give you a smack in the face. Hey, were you surprised? And I don't mean any disrespect. A man has died. Okay.
Yeah.
I was a little bit surprised that there was quite as much coverage of that footballer who died today.
Alan Bull.
I don't remember his name. The World Cup footballer.
I mean, I can understand if he passed away. I mean, it's people are very caring these days. Apparently.
Well, hang on. These are the same people. Remember, this is being broadcast to the same people who didn't smile at you.
Good point.
Which would imply that no one gives us stuff. Now, I don't mean, obviously, a man's died and it's very sad, and I heard his son on the radio talking about it today, and that's very sad, but, it's always sad when someone passes, but
of course.
It was the front story on all of the news, on all of the radio stations, and on a couple of the TV news. Now, I'd never heard of this guy. He won the World Cup 41 years ago. It just seems odd. Yes, it should be mentioned in the news, but should it really be the lead story, do you think?
Oh, no, I completely agree with you. I don't think it should be the lead story at all. I think there's a hell of a lot of stuff that's not put on the news that should be, things that we should know to do with other news stories internationally that we're not told because it might wind us up. I'm quite a right-wing thinker when it comes to the truth.
What, a right-wing thinker when it comes to the truth? What does that mean?
Well, I'm not a right wing as in,
send them back.
I would support Israel, but I wouldn't necessarily support them sending a bomb somewhere, for instance, as an example.
Is that right wing thinking?
But I mean right wing thinking as in I would kind of say, maybe we should warn them we're going to send a bomb unless they stop this.
Whoa, hang on a second. We've got talking about Israel and bombs. Hang on a second. What's Israel? No, right. Hang on. Israel are going to bomb who?
Well, no, I'm saying, if say this Lebanon stuff where they were bombing here, bombing there.
Yes.
I mean, people say a right-wing person, someone who's, everybody's always shouting, oh, the right-wingers, the right-wingers.
Yes.
When in fact, I'm sure socialism was left-wing, Nazism, left-wing.
Well, hang on, Nazism is left-wing?
Well, they are. I mean, they're extreme left-wing.
What? No, hang on, have I got this all wrong? Nazism is left-wing?
As far as I'm concerned, it's left wing. It's socialism. It's the superpower of Europe.
But Nazism, hang on a minute. I think you've got your wings the wrong way round. Nazism is left wing. Surely Nazism is as pretty much as. Have I got this right? Nazism is as right wing as you can get, isn't it?
It's fascism.
Yeah, it's fascism, which is right wing.
But see, this is the way I consider it is that the ideology was a basic left ideology, and that was made out into a complete.
But Nazism, ignore the ideology. Nazism, as we are aware of it, and as it is, populist Nazism is right-wing fascism.
But where's this right-wing fascism? As far as I was concerned, right-wing basically meant that you supported, no doubt, whoever it is that you supported, but it doesn't mean that the facts can't back that you're actually a good person.
No, I see. No, you misunderstand the term right wing. There we go. That's fine. I appreciate that now.
I understand.
Well, no, you don't, because Nazism is obviously, without a shadow of a doubt, right wing because of because of the politics that are integral to Nazism. Left wing.
Zionism, right wing.
I'm not that familiar with Zionism. I don't really know, but liberalism is left wing, and Nazism is right wing. That's a fact.
Huh.
It's like it's dark at night time and it's light in the daytime. Generally, those are facts.
I'm so glad I called LBC. Now I actually know something more than I did.
Well, no, James, don't be patronising. I'm just confused.
Oh, I'm not. My girlfriend literally just said, "Now you've learned something," and I agreed with her. I honestly thought the Nazism thing was left wing.
No, well, hey, listen, don't say that in certain circles. You'll get a kicking. No, Nazism is right wing. Well, James, I'm glad we've achieved something there.
Well, thank you very, very much. I hope you have a lot better callers than me or the guy before.
James, you have been a fantastic caller. A bit stupid.
So you just come down from that new planet?
Oh, the other Earth. They found another Earth. How cool is that? When do we go?
Can we go back to people playing tubas and stuff?
Yeah, when that guy called up, Chris, that was a screened call, right? He phoned up, he told you what he wanted, you called him back. So we're paying for that. What did he say he was going to talk about?
He said he thought, like, Nazism was, like, left wing.
Right, that is an inappropriate call for a phone-in, speech-based talk show.
What should I do?
Phone him up and tell him it was inappropriate.
Aye.
I don't quite know what the balance is now. Well, there we go. I'm not... there we go. There's that. So, Anthony's in the Hoddesdom.
Good evening, Nick.
Good evening, Anthony.
How are you?
Lovely. Oh, look, you can get pinball on the Xbox 360. I'll look into that later on tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Cool.
Cool bananas.
How you been doing?
I've got a musty, weird headache that's making me feel a little bit...
Titty.
I'm feeling weird, Anthony. I'm feeling weird. I'm feeling in the mood to really let rip. And I don't mean like that. I mean...
Yeah.
Argumentatively.
And you're on till 1 o'clock?
I'm on till 1 o'clock tonight, yes, because Clive Ball's out with Noel, and they're watching...
A long night tonight.
A long night. I should really pace myself, but I'm just going to go at it full... life, Anthony, is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yes.
Always a useful bit of philosophy to keep in mind.
I've got 2 more MySpace people.
Oh, Anthony, listen, stay there. We'll talk more about those 2 new MySpace friends and maybe give out your MySpace address again, so get your pens and papers, kids. After we've done this... It's the travel news with Amanda Redmond.
On the M25 Northern Stretch. Good evening.
So, Anthony...
Yeah.
It's Chelsea versus Liverpool. Clive Ball is off watching that, so I'm on till 1 o'clock this evening, which is fantastic, and I'm looking forward to that. But... Nuts Magazine. Are you aware of Nuts Magazine?
I am.
Are you aware of Nuts Magazine, Barry?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, they phoned up my agent.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Anthony now, Barry. That was
Sorry,
just...
yeah.
So I meant to put your fader down then. It was just you saying that one thing, then you're out of the conversation, mate.
I've said it. I can confirm I do know nuts.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, what I should have done was just put your fader up, then put it down. Now, I've left it up.
Yeah.
You're not invited to take part in this conversation.
In this conversation, all right.
It was like a little radio trick.
Got it.
It's funny. Good lad. Thank you. So, Anthony, they phoned up my agent, Nuts Magazine, and they said, we hear that Iain is a massive fan of Chelsea Football Club. We'd like to get him to say a few words about Chelsea for we're going to do a page of celebrity Chelsea fans.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, I don't like football.
Just stuck there.
So I said, I'm not going to do it. And so I didn't do it in the end. Although, when Chelsea play in my new Super Soccer : Double Football League that I'm setting up... Which is wicked. Double Football is the subheading now for it.
Can I just explain to listeners what's it again?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Just explain to the listeners, if you wouldn't mind.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, that's what he said, and I concur. I would just like to echo what Anthony said.
Are you concurring, Barry?
I'm concurring.
I'd prefer if you didn't do that when you're on the wireless.
Beg your pardon.
Well, Super Soccer : Double Football is a game I invented last night. I'm going to type it up and send it to Bravo. Basically, it's a square football pitch. Each side, north, south, east, west, has its own goal. There are 4 teams playing football at the same time, 2 referees. Extra time, you throw in another ball, so there's 2 balls.
Absolutely brilliant.
And they play soccer. 44 men on a pitch playing Super Soccer. Each team defends their own goal, but they can score in any of the other 3 goals.
I love it.
Isn't it fantastic?
Brilliant.
I was talking to Anthony.
Sorry.
It's cool, isn't it? It's quite a good idea.
It's a very good idea. It's going to make me millions, Rodney, millions.
That should be good.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Anthony?
Oh, no, just doing MySpace and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Give out your MySpace address again.
Okay, it's www.facebook.com/.
myspace.com,
/ Spurs
_
Fan07. Fan07. Barry's got a MySpace page.
Yes,
I'm not, wasn't actually... Sorry, Barry, I was just telling Anthony you had one. I wasn't talking to you about it.
I'll talk about it
later.
Yes.
After the show, to someone else who isn't
please,
me.
I'll-
Steady on.
Oh, right,
So,
yes.
Anthony, you got 2 new friends, did you?
Yeah, I got a little message from someone.
Yeah.
Do you want to read it out?
Is it rude?
No.
Is it about free ringtones?
No.
Oh, okay, well then read it out.
It's from Kenny.
Kenny?
It says, Kenny.
Kemi?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, Iain, I got your MySpace when you advertised it on the Iain Lee show yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that LBC website should create a MySpace section where people can advertise their MySpace.
There's a good idea, yeah.
And it says, you and Ian have both advertised MySpace on the Iain Lee show 3 times, and it's been to be a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
May I?
My MySpace page is MySpace... No, you mayn't. MySpace.com / The Real Iain Lee.
And mine is www.
I've turned his fader down, Anthony, so people can't hear it. We'll turn it up when we think he's finished it. Probably about there.
And anyone who is keen to get involved...
Barry, I turned your fader down there.
Right. Well, it's W.
Yeah, I've turned it down again, Anthony. We'll wait till we think he's finished. Probably about now.
Anyone who would like to speak to me is most
Barry, I turned it down again there, and if you start to say it again, I will turn it down again, because
I
this
would
is
never,
Anthony's phone call, not yours.
I beg your pardon.
There we go.
It's good at doing.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
I turned it down again. Right.
Okay.
So, Anthony, was there any point to this phone call?
No.
No? Anthony?
Hello?
Anthony?
Yes, still here.
What?
Come on, raise the game.
Can you hear me?
I can, when you're talking, yes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, he said he thinks you should do a OBC MySpace website.
It's an idea, but the fact that you said that, what, on the LBC website, or do a MySpace page for LBC?
I think it says on LBC website.
Oh, we can do that. The fact that we're talking about it means that someone is now setting up a MySpace / LBC page.
That'd be quite good.
It will. It'll be some pervert doing it, so we have no control over that.
Oh, no control.
Anthony, listen, thanks for that, fella.
Good night to me.
Yes.
Bye, Anthony.
See you, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
No.
So, Barry, I was watching, I thought I was watching the most recent Doctor Who, but I suspect there may have been another one transmitted since. I was watching the one where it's in New York. Do you watch Doctor Who?
With my grandchildren, yes.
It's in New York, where it's like, there's all these hot flying cars.
Saw it, yes.
And, I didn't quite understand what the crabs were.
No, I was probably doing fish fingers at the time.
What's that mean?
I was cooking in the kitchen, so I might have missed the crab.
That's a relief. Well, all these... If I now could explain what the crabs are doing there, because there's all these flying cars, and then an Ardal O'Hanlon dressed up as a cat.
That's it.
And then all the cars escape, but how the crabs got there is never explained. And also the shock of all these people that have been travelling on the motorway for 15, 20 years, they're going to go out and find that everyone in the world is dead. So that's going to be quite a shock. Anyway, I'm not finished the story.
Really? Oh, go on. Spit it out.
I cried at the end.
Why?
It was sad.
You soppy sod.
When that big fat face in a jar died.
Oh, that. Oh, that reminded me of my mom.
I bet it did. And I cried. And then when Doctor Who finds out there's another Time Lord still around.
Yeah.
Which is John Sim. The new Time Lord is John Sim.
Yes.
Yeah, and I cried.
Oh, don't cry. It's only pretend.
Anyway, Barry, what did you call in about?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
Galliard Homes always...
Good evening.
Sorry, Barry, we had to go to the adverts there. It's set off by a computer that automatically triggers in when someone dull starts speaking. So...
Right. Now, Ian, basically...
Yes.
I originally phoned in because you said you were spoiling for a fight.
Yes, I was, yes.
Yeah, and I wondered whether we could have one.
Oh, OK, fine. What do you want to fight about?
Right. I'll say something contentious.
OK, well, like the Nazis are left-wing?
They're Nazis. What a lot of liberal, lefty, lily-livered, lefty liberals. What a bunch with their peaceful ways and their flowers.
Yeah. We've had that argument already, though, so let's do another one.
What would make you hot under the collar?
That blooming Abby Titmuss would.
Oh, she's
lovely lady.
Oh.
What was that? What are you doing?
That's what I always think when I see it. I think. Oh dear. Has that riled you at all?
No, not at all. I got sent some flyers for your show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But they accidentally got cleaned away. And
please come to my show. It's live.
It sounds like you're begging.
The Hen and Chickens. Ian will come and he'll meet you.
Well, now the thing is, you say that, but you're not doing one on a Saturday night, are you?
No, it's a Tuesday to the Friday, the 15th to the 18th of May. If people don't turn up,
yes,
I will lose a load of money. 0207 704 2001.
Yeah, that sounds like begging.
It is begging. Please come and see the show. It's very funny, Ian. You've seen it.
Is it? It's not the same one, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's funny. You laugh.
Well, not. I was thinking of a joke someone told me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come to see the show. It's got Ian's voice in it, and he'll be there, won't you, Ian, signing autographs?
Well, yeah, technically,
Tuesday.
I'm doing the radio.
Tuesday.
I'm doing. What time is it on?
It's on 7:30.
Well,
the Hen and Chickens in Highbury.
Yeah, well, I'm on the radio.
Will you come after?
Not really.
Will you send some signed photos down? Hand out.
All of which makes me anxious.
I'm gonna go now.
At times unbearably so.
Yes. No. No, it's no good, no.
Well, if you want to go to Barry's show, then I would thoroughly recommend it. It is excellent, but I'm doubtful whether I can get another day off to go and see another show. Anyway, okay, well, that's the first hour over and done with, and I think we well, what have we touched on in the first hour? Nazis, Zionism, an old man begging, and a blind boy driving a boat. What can we do from 8 o'clock? Heaven only knows. Where's my long music? What do you think this is, 2006? Thank you.
LBC 97.3.
Ian Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Irgi, Oregon, Liligi, Tidigan, Nilligan, Tidigu, Irgi, Irrigan, Liligi, Oregon, Noregon, Tidigi, Tidigan, Virgin, Portugal, Spirigi.
Shut up, fool! We've got to work with communities, with teachers, with health workers, with community support in various forms to find out what is driving this. We've got to work with... I've been talking to the investigating officers this morning.
Yes. It's a kid shouting Gaylord in the background with Sir Ian Blair. I love that. I thought...
To find out...
Brilliant.
What is driving
He's the head of the police. He's been totally buoyed by a kid. I love that clip. It was in the news. It was on the LBC News one day.
They made that kid head of police.
What? Who what?
They made that kid head of police.
No, the kid isn't head of police. The old man is the head of the police, and the kid is calling the head of the police. So, yes. Why is everything so complicated for you? Just like life in general seems a struggle.
It's like mud.
What? I don't want to know. Go make a cup of tea. For me and for Helen. Now.
Oh, yes, please. Did you get raided?
When?
Ian Blair.
Ian Blair's been raided. I suspect that Chris is being raided without him knowing it.
Huh?
Cup of tea for me and Helen. Now. Come on. Don't even get that phone. Go. Go. Come on. Yep. Stop looking like a sulky teenager. Come on, tap, 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 tap.
What's all that? What's all the clapping?
I'm trying to get a little bit of enthusiasm. Come on! Come on, tap, 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 come on!
You'll be whistling at us next.
Come by, come by. Oh, dear. So, look, the phones have gone mental now. It doesn't matter. I can, hang on, I can do this. Oh, I muffed it up. Right, I'm cutting you off. I cut that call off. I didn't, hang on, right. Yeah, line 1.
Hello?
I'm going to mark you for callback.
Okay, then.
But stay there, because I need to do it first of all. Hang on, options, call details, options, mark for callback, and then I cut you off.
Oh.
Yeah. That'll do. Right, fine. And you go back there. Alex, the Verinder impersonator.
Yeah, how's it doing?
Hang on a minute. I've just got to move you. What's going on here? Because Chris has gone, I've got to do the phones, and it makes it a little bit difficult. Oh, he's gone. Right, okay, we'll leave it there. Yes, Alex, Verinder impersonator.
Yeah, no, don't call me that one.
Well, that's... until you change your voice, I have to call you that, I'm afraid.
No, you don't.
Well,
Because I found someone else who's got this voice.
Oh, who?
It's called Scott Joplin.
Scott Joplin? Who's Scott Joplin?
He used to play ragtime in Texas.
Oh, right, yeah, I'm aware of him.
Yeah, he used to talk like this.
Okay, but the thing is, you are impersonating the Verinder impersonator.
No, I'm not.
Well, you are.
No, I'm not.
So you're now the Scott Joplin impersonator?
Yeah, that's it.
Right, well, I don't have the technology to change...
Yeah, don't worry about it. You just... don't worry.
well, I'm not worried in the slightest.
You said that you was a little bit sad.
Oh, yes.
And Umar he's a good call.
Umar is my favourite call of the moment.
He's alright.
Yeah.
And he said he went sailing.
He what?
He said he went sailing.
He did say that. I feel like we've gone back an hour in time here, yes.
And but I used to be a sailing instructor, right?
Right.
And you've got this hole in you.
Yes. It's a spiritual void.
Yeah, a spiritual void.
And it keeps coming back to haunt me, and it's haunted me.
Whatever you want to call the hole, there's a hole, yeah?
Yeah.
But you should try sailing.
No.
No, why not?
I can't think of anything duller than sailing. Firstly, I don't like being on boats because...
I can't think of anything duller than running.
Sailing. They're both about as dull as each other.
Well, every sport is dull, because sailing ain't dull, mate.
There's one sport that isn't dull.
What?
Super soccer, double football.
Yeah, but you said that you created that, but you didn't. I created that when I was about 10, but then I ignored, I forgot about it because it was a stupid idea.
Shut up, it's not a stupid idea. Well, okay, we'll see if it's a stupid idea when I'm making millions of pounds on the back of it.
I'll be the chairman, alright?
Well, you won't, though.
Why not?
Because you've got nothing to do. Anyway, we're talking about sailing. But why would I want to go how is sailing going to fill my hole?
Because when I became an instructor, right, by just going, because I had enough to do.
You became an instructor by just going?
Yeah.
That doesn't fill me with confidence.
I was bored with life.
Right.
And so someone suggested that I should go sailing.
Yes.
And I did. But when you're on the boat, when you're just sitting there,
yeah,
with the steering stick in your hand, right?
So you went on a boat with a rudder?
Yeah.
You don't even know what a rudder is called. Are you sure you're an instructor?
Yes, there's a rudder and there's the tiller. The tiller is what I just call it.
The tiller, the hun?
No.
Oh.
The tiller, yeah.
Yeah.
You hold on to the tiller and you just sit in there and you got so much time on your hands and you just think.
I don't want. Hang on a second. Well, I don't want time on my hands, and I certainly don't want to think.
But it's good exercise as well.
How? Well, sitting there with time on your hands is good exercise.
Yeah, but that's when there's no wind. When there's lots of wind, right? You're struggling against the elements.
Yeah.
And it's great.
There was a thing in the paper last week. I don't know if you saw this, where some people, like lifeboats, found a boat in the ocean.
Mm.
It was set for dinner. The table was set.
Yeah.
The places were laid. The food was down.
But there was no one there.
There was no one there. It's a modern day Mary Celeste.
I think the Kraken has gotten a little bit more stealthy.
The Kraken is very stealthy.
Yeah. I think he's yeah.
Okay, well if the Kraken exists, I don't want to go out on a boat.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in a dock somewhere.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you'll have a professional with you.
Okay, well, I'll bear it in mind, but I won't do it.
And another thing,
Oh, God.
you're going to the Prince Charles Cinema tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, Prince Charles Cinema tomorrow night, 8:45, there's a screening of... Oh, and someone sent me a love song, and I should...
But you're working now.
Yeah, well, let me set the scene, my young friend. There's a screening of Love Story, which is a documentary about Arthur Lee and Love, one of the greatest bands ever. If you don't believe me, go out tomorrow, and for about £7 you can buy Forever Changes on CD. It's fantastic. Have you heard it?
No.
It's fantastic. And then after the film, there's a question and answer session with the director, and hopefully I'm going to be there in time to host the question and answers. But it's all dependent on me finishing this show and getting to Leicester Square in 25 minutes, which is going to be...
What happens if you're not there?
Then someone else does it, I guess.
I might go.
But you might find the film a bit dull if you don't know anything. If you don't know the band.
I don't care. The film wouldn't have been published if it was crap.
Well, you say that, but I watched Death Race 2000 the other day, and that was rubbish.
Yeah, well, it's if not everyone likes Alien, but it's a classic.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll see you there. That's and anyone can go to that if they want. Hang on, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm going to get Chris to call you back.
Okay.
Speak to you in a second. Cheers, fella. Bye-bye. There we go. Steve's in Dartford. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
All right, thank you.
Good. Listen, the other night you asked a question of text messaging after major disasters and stuff like that, and all the jokes come through. How come they come through so quick?
Oh, hang on a second. Vinny? Oh, he's bottled it. Yeah. When I was saying I had received my first... On Sunday night, I received an email which was the first joke about the... Thank you, Chris. Come on. Come back. Yeah, go on, out. Which was the first joke about the massacre in...
Virginia.
In Virginia. And I remember, like, hours after Princess Diana died, getting jokes. You get a text on your phone and it was a joke. And I wondered, who wrote those jokes? Is there one guy that writes them? And how it all works?
Right, I knew someone who, don't quote me on this, who worked in some of the mobile firms.
Right.
And apparently, because you imagine it costs 4p to send a text.
Does it? Yeah. I thought it was 10p.
Well, 10p. It used to be 4p or 10p, right. Whatever,
yeah.
Whoever you're
It's 4p for photocopies.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, in the shops, yeah.
Well, I haven't a clue.
Okay.
Right, so what the firms were doing, apparently, was employing people to make up jokes.
No. You're telling me that mobile phone companies, when they have comedians in their employ, for example, the excellent Jimmy Carr, and when there is a tragedy, a massacre, or a celebrity dies, they phone up. Let's say Jimmy Carr, although it's not him. They phone him up and get him to write a joke about the tragedy. And then they sort of send it out.
No, they've employed certain people. I don't know who. To actually inside the firm, not just to do disasters, but to make jokes up and send them off. Oh. If you imagine they send sort of 200 text messages randomly.
Yeah.
Each person normally is going to send that joke off to 10 different people.
Fantastic.
And it rolls from there. The amount of money they make from that is a hell of a lot of money.
It pays the comedians' wages and then some.
I'm not saying it's comedians, but it's someone that's clever enough to make up the jokes and obviously send them out.
Steve, listen, I've got to go to the travel, but thank you very much for that. If that's true, that's amazing. I don't believe a word of it. Travel news now, here's Amanda.
Well, it's been worth avoiding the Northern Strait.
So, I'm getting emails from Lino, not his usual filth. Look at you, got excited then, Chris. But saying that pinball on the Xbox Live is amazing. It's tempting, isn't it? Download it. £6. Is it? £6. Download it. Very tempting. You play all play on one table on the main screen. You see the other three players if they've got their cameras on, and it's the first to 100 million. Oh.
Isn't the fun of pinball the flicking?
Well, you flick.
Of course you do.
That's how you'll play it, by flicking. Dan.
Ian.
Yes.
How's your head?
It's. Do you know what? I was behind the glass, and both Helen... Chris, did you say you got a headache as well?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, well, Helen's got a headache, and Chris is saying he's got a headache, and mine's kind of fuggy.
Do you remember last year you had this problem? I advised you to eat sugar bars.
Oh, that's you?
No, it must have been somebody who sounded like me.
Okay.
Lost. Did you see it this week?
The one with Desmond?
Yes. Has anybody else mentioned? You know when Desmond got binned from the monkery at the end?
Yeah. The
Did you see the
picture on the table.
Oh, right. No, somebody's already said it.
Yeah, it was. Well, I've seen it. The old lady. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't remember what part she played. I know
she was the one in episode 8 where he went back in time.
Right.
And she was the one who said, Desmond, you can't buy this ring. You don't buy the ring.
Right.
And
I wonder what the connection there is then.
Well, it looked like she was the monk's dad, monk's mum.
Yeah, there was some sort of relationship there, wasn't there?
But he's obviously his whole life is obviously being guided towards doing what he has to do on the island.
Mm.
There's only 5 episodes left in this series.
I've got an idea of how to fill your life.
Oh yeah, go on.
Remember there's a train going past. Do you remember last year, you were talking about getting a scooter?
I did mention it, yeah.
And you never did?
I'm glad I didn't.
I got one.
Yeah.
And it's really good fun.
Oh, hang on a second. Really?
Yeah, it's really good. You can just go out for a little spin, and I did my CBT, and it's a Vespa, and it's retro, and it's nice.
Yeah, I kind of like the safety of a car. I like plugging my iPod into the tape deck.
I can listen to my iPod under the helmet. It's all right.
No, you can't. What, with the headphones in?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
It's not illegal.
No, it's not illegal, but it's not safe.
Why?
Because it's not safe, because your ears are blocked up. You need to have all of your senses.
Yeah, but you can't hear anything anyway when you're on a scooter because it's so loud.
But No, Dan, I cannot agree with you. You cannot listen to headphones. I once, a long time ago, when I passed my driving test, I was in a car that didn't have a stereo, and I once drove like about a mile with my headphones in, and it was awful, because I didn't have no clue what was going on.
Oh, it hasn't affected my driving as yet.
Not as of yet, Dan, but you wait till you get knocked down when you don't hear that bus coming up behind you.
Yeah, you might have a point. Right, I'll stop doing that.
Good lad. Well, I'm glad we sorted that out. What a ridiculous idea. So, Dion.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tootsie?
Tootsie?
Tootsie.
I will have done years ago.
The Dustin Hoffman film, yeah?
Yeah, I think he was in it.
Well, he was the star of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a dance film, wasn't it?
No.
I think I was only youngish.
What film are you thinking of?
I don't know, maybe they've done a remake later on.
Well, I don't think they did.
No.
Well, Tootsie, let me explain. It's the 1980s. Dustin Hoffman is an out-of-work actor. He can't get any work, so he decides, I can't remember why, to dress up like an old lady. Suddenly he gets lots of work and he's a very popular actress. Then he falls in love with a girl, but she thinks he's an old woman. So he has to woo her and then confess to her that he's a man, he's Dustin Hoffman, the actor.
He can off get some crackers, don't he?
Don't he just? It's based on a true story.
That sounds like a good film. Is it on tonight?
Well, it could be if you play your cards right. Because I was talking to a friend of mine this other day, and she'd not seen Tootsie. And I said, oh, Tootsie's got... So, that was it. I was watching a cartoon, Family Guy, and it had a little Tootsie spoof in it. And I said, oh, that's based on Tootsie. That's quite a good film. And she'd never heard of it. I explained it to her.
Yeah.
I was round a friend of mine today, and he had a big stack of videos that were going to the charity shop. I went, oh, you got Tootsie there? Can I borrow that? He went, you can have it. So I've got Tootsie on video now for free. But I'm worried that it won't stand the test of time, and I watch it, and it'll be a load of old rubbish.
That's it. I saw Dustin off when I went round my brother's.
He was there, was he?
No,
Outbreak.
One where he dies in America. Midnight Cowboy.
Oh, Midnight Cowboy. He doesn't die, Dustin Hoffman. Oh, he does die, doesn't he? Yes, he does.
Died on the bus.
It's good. And is it John Voight?
John Voight. Yeah.
Turns tricks.
I didn't know John Voight was married to or is his sister or something. That really cracking American Hollywood star.
Oh, George Clooney?
No, female one.
He's not married to her, he's her dad, but they don't talk. She's famously disowned him.
Oh, did he?
She did.
Oh.
And I'm not going to say the name, so if anyone at home is wondering what we're talking about, correct, Helen.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, tough.
Yeah.
But Midnight Cowboy's a good film, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It's
sexy, sad, sassy, dirty, gross. Yeah. Bring back memories, Dion.
Oh, yeah.
Ever turned a trick in a cinema?
Yep.
You have? Okay.
Yeah,
So...
it's at Tottenham Court Road, I think.
Oh, did you?
With a couple of mates.
Good lad.
Yeah. Well, we lived in North London.
So you thought you'd go to Tottenham Court Road, go to a cinema, turn a few tricks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on a club after.
Yeah. Well, why not? Celebrate. So...
Say something to you then.
Yeah, well, so hang on, let me get this right, Dion.
All right.
You lived in North London.
I lived in North London, then moved to West London.
And then you went to a cinema, Tottenham Court Road, with a few mates and turned a few tricks.
Yeah, and lots of popcorn.
Good lad.
Went to see Life of Brian.
Okay, so, but what I want to know is, will Tootsie, because Midnight Cowboy, we all know, stands the test of time, it's a classic.
Yeah.
80s films don't seem to fare as well as 70s films. So I'm worried. I'm going to put Tootsie on, 35, 40 minutes into it, we're going to look at each other and go, this is a bit rubbish, isn't it? It's a little bit ropey. So I need someone who has seen Tootsie recently to call me up, 0870 9090 973, and tell me, will it stand the test of time?
I think so, yeah.
Ever seen Ishtar? Have you ever seen Ishtar?
This star.
Ishtar.
Hang on, I haven't got very clean line.
Ishtar.
Ishtar?
Ishtar.
Is it a foreign film?
No, it's American, so yeah. Ishtar.
What's that about?
Well, it's one of the most famous flops of all time. It's Dustin Hoffman and Warren Beatty.
Hoffman and Warren Beatty?
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman and Warren Beatty. And it was supposed to be this comedy film, and it was one of the biggest flops of all time. And I've got it. And do you know what? It's not that bad, actually. The first 25 minutes of that are hilarious. Laugh out loud. Probably about the first 35 minutes. Absolutely hilarious. Just really funny film.
They did make some good ones in the early 80s and late 50s.
And then after that, it's rubbish. For about 40 minutes
late
onwards...
70s, I mean.
They go to the desert and it's rubbish. But the first 35 minutes, a real triumph.
Oh, good.
Anyway, Dion.
There was another one I want where he's got his bloody big dog. Is it Turner and Hooch?
Yeah, that's James Belushi, isn't it?
That's it, yeah, that was a good film.
Oh, David Cross, my favourite ever comedian, is coming to England in June.
Oh, right.
He's good. He's the funniest man I've ever seen. We should try and get David Cross in, Chris, if we can. Because he's brilliant. Stand-up comedian. Very, very rude.
Well, it's time when all the movies come out now, isn't it?
What, night time?
Well, no, I mean, new releases.
Well, some are blockbusters, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's Pirates, Superman 3.
Yeah, C.J. Parkinson.
C.J. Parkinson and everyone is...
Yeah.
Who's that?
We need a really good blockbuster.
We do, and do you know what it's going to be this year?
It'll be Mafiosa.
No, Mafiosa? No. Transformers, robots in disguise.
Transformers?
Robots in disguise.
My two boys were at that age.
Well, the film is coming out.
That and them bloody Italian men in the video game.
Super Mario?
Super Mario, yeah.
That was 1986 that film came out.
Yeah, it was the year my son was born.
Well, we've gone back in time. Dion, on that bombshell, I have to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? No, Transformers is coming out now. Super Mario, I don't think they're remaking that. Who was that? That was, the short fat dude, isn't it? The bald cockney. Long Good Friday. Hoskins and another man. 0870 9090 973. Tootsie, will it stand the test of time?
Galliard Homes.
Noise, isn't it?
She'll probably call in later.
Yeah, probably. Alice!
Hiya, Ian.
Hiya, Alice.
Thank you so much for letting me come on your show.
We're a little bit desperate for calls. That's why, yes.
Listen.
Are you calling us from the past or something? Or a space phone? Because it's a very odd line.
I know, it's one of them horrible, O2 phones.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yes.
Anyway.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Hmm?
Okay. Now, Ian.
Yes.
You have a very good program. I enjoyed very much.
But
I missed the 3 o'clock session.
Right, you're getting fainter and fainter.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, if you keep your gob by that little hole.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. So I missed your program from 3 o'clock, but never mind. I'm getting used to the 7.
I'll get used to it eventually.
Okay. Now,
do you know what I was doing today at 3 o'clock?
What?
I was sleeping. I went to bed at 2:30. I got up at 4 o'clock. I couldn't have done that. Well, I could have done, but it would have been difficult if I'd been doing the afternoon show. So I win.
True. 1 to you, 0 to me.
1-0. Next round.
Next round. Next round is this. Could you explain to me, please, what
You're getting fainter again, Alice.
Okay, here I am. Could you explain to me what is a journalist, a commentator, a newsreader, and what's the difference between them?
Right, hang on a second. There's a lot there. Right, so first one was a journalist.
A journalist.
Right, and then what's the second one?
A newsreader.
Okay, newsreader. Right, I think you've answered that one just by the name. Yeah, and the third one?
A correspondent.
Well, hang on, you didn't say that before.
No, I said something else, didn't I?
Yeah.
Correspondent, that's what I meant to say.
Okay, right. Well, a newsreader. What do you think a newsreader is?
Well, someone who just reads the news.
Well done. You've got it. Stop it there. That's what they do. They read the news.
Okay.
Now, a newsreader might not necessarily be, and in fact probably isn't, a journalist. Although they could be a journalist.
Okay.
But it's unlikely that in today's world they are a journalist.
Okay.
So what do you think a journalist is?
I think a journalist is someone who gathers information
About?
About a specific incident.
About news. The journalist gathers information about news and reports on it, either in the newspaper or on the television or the radio.
Right.
But so a newsreader could be a journalist.
Okay.
But doesn't necessarily need to be a journalist.
Okay. And a correspondent?
Jon Snow's a journalist, and he's a newsreader. That silly woman who does the news on GMTV, I don't think she's a journalist.
Right.
And the correspondent,
Yes.
well, they are... Ooh, that's a tough one. What, Helen, what's a correspondent?
Kate Adie.
Kate Adie, thank you.
Oh, right.
Kate Adie, Kate Adie.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking these...
Hang on, yes, Helen?
Or Ola Gehring.
Or Ola Gehring.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The reason I'm
Thank
asking
you.
these questions is that...
You want to become a one of those things?
Or Raggy Omar.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, Raggy Omar. Yeah. Andy, can you name a correspondent?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, well, Raggy Omar's also a journalist, and he's also full of himself. I met him once, and he speaks in the third person. Well, so Raggy, what's it like going to work for Al Jazeera? Well, Raggy Omar is really into Al Jazeera, and when Raggy Omar was in Iraq... So he talks about himself. Well, when Raggy Omar was in Iraq, Raggy Omar was cacking himself. Yeah, I bet you were. Anyway.
The reason I'm asking these questions...
Yes, lovely Alice.
Is my favourite newsreader.
Yes.
The BBC has dumped her.
Oh, Moira Stewart?
Yes.
You don't like her, do you?
She's great.
He talks like that. I'm Moira Stewart, and here's the news.
No.
No. I remember Moira Stewart. Do you ever used to watch The Adventure Game in the 80s?
Yes.
She used to be on that.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Moira Stewart, and here's the news headlines. Someone who was in the World Cup football team has died.
Oh, don't be like that.
What?
But she's good.
She's all right, but, she's been dumped. Well, that's what happens. She'll be back. She'll be hosting an antiques show in a few years' time on BBC Two.
Oh, go on.
Seriously, she'll be doing up your I don't like her voice.
Don't you?
No.
But she's okay, though.
Well, she's okay, but I think there are people better than her.
But I just wondered, because she's a newsreader, so I wondered, couldn't the BBC give her a job as a correspondent?
Well, they could do, but I don't think it works like that, really.
All right, okay.
But, I mean, they could do, but they're going to they're getting rid of her. They obviously feel that she is not an appropriate broadcaster for them at the moment, and they'll move on.
All right, okay, I'll think about it your way.
You don't really care who reads the news, do you? As long as you get the fact. That's all that matters, isn't it?
That is true, but I was thinking, on the website, the BBC website today, they said she's not a journalist, she's not a correspondent, and
she's not a newsreader anymore. She's a nobody. She's an unemployed.
But she's a nice woman. God bless her.
God bless her. The stories
you, your mum, your nephew, and your sister.
Well, thank you very much, lovely Alice.
Thank you.
Take care. Get a new phone. Oh, look. Oh, you can wave your arms around on this pinball to fire off... can we stop the show? I'm here till 1 o'clock. I want to go home and play pinball on the Xbox. Sounds fantastic. I don't know what that is there. So I'm going through the emails, and I did ask people not to send me emails, so, never mind. Anyway, Andy!
Oh, good evening, mate.
Good evening. How's Ireland?
Do you know what? I'm sitting here at the back of my house, and I'm looking out over fields and a big river and a lovely orange sunset going down over the mountains. It's fantastic.
Wow, it sounds a bit dull, but I can kind of dig that as I get
Really
older.
relaxing. And I had a massage this afternoon after work. A Thai massage, because I was feeling a bit stressed.
Topless?
No, where I was.
It was a proper massage?
Yeah.
Not one of those ones from the newsagent's windows?
No, not a tacky one.
Oh, that's a shame. Never mind. Maybe next time.
I'm quite relaxed here.
I wouldn't mind. I went to the gym again today, with the second time with the personal trainer. My bum is killing me.
You see, there's better things to do than that. That's too painful, isn't it?
It is too painful, but I want to sort of get fit. And you know what? Even though, again, I nearly puked and I just kept swearing, I sort of want to get back into it a bit and get up.
You see, I heard that if you do exercises, it takes 20 minutes before you're actually receiving any benefit.
Right.
And I get bored in less time than that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can't do it on my own, which is why I pay a man £37 an hour. Jeez. it was less than that. Then Virgin came and took over, and then they put the prices up.
Oh, my sister used to work for a Virgin gym. Yeah.
You know, it's good, but they got loads of new gear and stuff. But you end up paying for it. But that's why I pay a man to put me through my paces, because yes, after 20 minutes, I would say, well, that's enough. I'm off home. And he won't let me do that, and he makes me do a whole lot more.
He's some form of sadist, is he?
Luke is a nutter, to be honest. I'm going back there on Friday morning at 9 o'clock. Friday morning at 9 o'clock.
As the day begins.
Here we go, good lad, well done. He's picked up the Beatles reference, it's 1-1. Okay, Andy, what can I do for you?
Well, I might have mentioned this to you before, and I'm not saying this to show off or anything, but in my car, which is like a Land Rover type car...
Oh, yeah.
I've got a PC built in.
Oh, you have mentioned you are showing
Yeah, and I've got this 7-inch little screen on the dashboard, it's a touch screen, and the reason the PC is in there is because it's part of my work. We use it as a program in it we use for work.
Yes.
But I can use the PC for anything. And, and I've got some music in the PC, and I've got a few films and videos and that. If I happen to be somewhere I'm waiting, I can do all that.
Is Tootsie one of the films?
Sadly not.
Okay.
Now, I've written a little bit of software which comes up and takes up the whole of the little screen. It's got big buttons so you can press them with your finger. And it plays, if you press one button, it takes you to your music and you can play the music. If you press another button, it takes you to your videos and you can play them. Another button that brings up your sat-nav or whatever. So I've written this lovely bit of software, but I can't think of a name for it. I'd like a really trendy, creative name for this software.
So what does this... What does this software do?
It does everything that you want to do on a PC in a car, like watch movies, control your music, bring up sat-nav. It basically controls the PC. So, I'll see, something boring like computer car is naff.
You want to call it Tootsie?
No.
Total overriding autonomy, it's an A, to... Oh, no, I had it there, hang on. Total...
Who?
Tootsie. Total... Hang on, I'm going to do it. Total overriding, optimistic, trend-setting Internet Explorer. Come on.
Not bad.
It's not bad, but you want more.
I want something. Yeah, I don't want something that's boring like computer car or media car or anything like that. I want something that's something that you know exactly what it is when you say it, but it's an ordinary word.
Computer car sounds quite cool, to be honest.
You think?
I think computer car sounds.
Because I thought, you're a gamey type, and
I'm a what?
A gamer.
Oh, yes, I am.
Not gamey, gamer.
No, I thought you.
No, and you've seen loads of bits of software, I'd say, through the years, and you've played around with various things, and also, of course, your listener base is highly intelligent and creative.
Well,
a little bit. Some of them, no, they're not really.
No, they're all Muppets.
But okay, well, maybe this is a chance for them to shine.
Well, let's go to the first. Iain.
Hello.
Have you got any suggestions for what Andy can call his computer car, but not computer car?
You mean a drive car, not sitting there and bloody play games in there.
Yeah, you see, Andy, that's kind of what we're dealing with here.
No, it doesn't play games, no.
Does it not play games?
Well, you could, yeah. You can actually do anything you want.
Well, okay, well, if anyone's got any ideas, 0870 9090 973. If I didn't have this fuggy headache, I said fuggy, I'd be able to come up with something like that.
That'd be fantastic. Do you know what? This is actually like real local radio.
Oh, hang on. What? Helen?
I've got one for the car.
Go on.
Hard driver.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's a little bit gay.
Do you think it's gay?
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's my hard driver.
Yeah.
No, Helen, no. Good effort, but listen, I'm not putting you down, because good effort. I'm stifling creativity by being like that.
It does conjure up a slight image of a tight T-shirt, doesn't it?
It does. Chris, any ideas? I like the way you both put your hands up, by the way, then, instead of just coming in and... They had their hands up behind the glass trying to get my attention. But, like, you know when kids are really keen to get your attention, and they're, like, up on one buttock, and they've got their hand up, but their fingers pointing up in the air as well. They were both doing that. Please, sir, me, sir. Please, sir, me, sir, me, sir. There's very polite. Some more of that, I think. Chris, what's your idea?
Car boot.
Car boot up?
Car boot up. Car booter.
Because you boot up the computer. Car booter is actually Urdu for pigeon.
Is it?
It is. So it's a double meaning.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you're going for the punny names, are you? Well, let's see if I can...
No, not really.
Well, no, these two are, and I feel a pun war coming on.
I've thought about, Aurak. Do you remember Aurak out of Blake 7?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I thought of that, but you couldn't just use that. You'd have to think of something that the letters ORAC stood for.
Optimum... racing accessory car. Hang on a minute. I want to think of a really good... Travel can wait. I want to think of... Oh, no, hang on. Amanda, Andy is a gentleman here who's got a computer that controls his car.
Oh.
He's looking... Yeah,
Knight Rider.
Like the Knight Rider, yes.
A bit like that.
And he drives around in a leather jacket, saving ladies and solving crimes. He wants a good name for it. Now, you deal with vehicles all the time.
Well...
Yes.
I don't mean a name like Colin or anything. I mean like a technical name for the programme.
A technical name for the programme.
Can I think about it, or do I have to say something right now?
Well, say something right now, because it'll be funny.
I'm just thinking of Kit right now, but obviously...
Oh, I was wrong. Well, I tell you what, we'll come back to you at 9:15.
Oh, okay.
And you can have a word with all the boffins downstairs.
All of one of them, yes.
Who's down there at the moment?
Holly.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. Okay. Well, Andy, stay there.
Okay.
I got all flustered here. I need to cue Helen to play the music, so that's that finger point there. Oh, the thing is, Amanda, all the people listening on the regions in DAB,
yes,
they don't know who you are.
They don't, that's true, actually.
They don't get you. I mean, I don't mean they don't get you.
Not a lot of people get me, but
that girl's really weird. I don't know. They don't listen. They're listening to a trail for James O'Brien. Who's sounding all pompous and smug.
I see.
So,
okay.
They will be... But anyway... Oh, it's one of those days. Let's have the travel, shall we?
You can indeed. Let's start off with the M25.
No, I don't have a computer.
Yeah. So, Andy's called in. He's got this computer program that runs his car and does everything, and we're looking for a name for it. Helen came up with a good name just during the travel. Was it CD-ROM Raider? But also RAM Raider you could have, because there's RAM in a computer. Any good, Andy?
RAM Raider's not bad.
It's open to debate who came up with that one, so we'll... Okay, but RAM Raider's good. Ekrim, have you got a suggestion?
Oh, I'm knackered. Yeah, Smart Drive or Drive Smart. One of the two.
Smart Drive.
Not bad.
It's not... Well, Andy, you can be honest, because he ain't never going to see you.
Well, Smart Drive is not the worst thing I've ever heard of.
Drive Smart sounds like, some company that could put... And if there's a company called Drive Smart, then I'm not saying that you have been, but the sort of company that could be on Watchdog. We checked out Drive Smart, and we found that over 50% of their customers were unhappy. Although, again, if Drive Smart does exist, I'm sure they're a fantastic company.
Ian, quickly.
Yes, Ikram.
You know you're talking about watching Tootsie again?
Yes.
Don't do it, geezer. Don't do it. Because I went out, because I'm about the same age as you, I went out and bought Bagpuss, Trapdoor, and Jamie the Magic Torch.
Yeah.
And they were just let down. So.
Jamie. But Tootsie's surely got to be better than Jamie and his magic torch, hasn't it?
No, because like Bagpuss and Emily would be... Oh, there's a dog looking at me. So I'm just cycling up the hill.
What? There's a dog looking at you? What does that mean?
I'm cycling up the hill, there's a dog with no lead, she's still in the middle of the pavement, it was just giving me dirt looks.
Right, okay. And so what's that got to do with Trapdoor?
It just scared me, that's all.
Okay, well, Ekrim, thanks for that. Sorry, Andy, I did not realise he was a nutter.
Or how would you know in advance?
We've got a few. Well, we've got a few more. Let's try Claudio. Claudio.
Hello.
Hello there.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I got the name. It's Marv.
Mars.
Smuv. S-M-U-V.
S-M-U-V. Smuv.
Smuv. Yes.
Well, that's
Satellite Music Universal Video.
Well, that's rubbish. I'm going to step in for Andy because he sounds like a polite fella. That is rubbish. Smuv? You can't call it Smuv.
Well, I mean, it could be easily misunderstood.
What? It sounds a bit like Muff. Is that what the joke is?
Yeah, yes, it could be. Yeah.
What? So people are going to think it's one of those big one-handed glove that you put both. No, Claudia. The thing is, when you do, is it an acronym? An acronym. I always struggle with that word. When you make an acronym, it's not just supposed to be letters. It's supposed to spell out a word. Smuv ain't no word.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Claudio?
Gonna.
Yeah, good night. Let's try another one. Let's try Dominic.
Yes, hiya.
Hello, Dominic. Have you got something better than Smuv?
Hope so. Automate.
Automate?
As in automate, automate. 2 words or one?
Oh, Helen's shaking her head. I wasn't taking... Helen, what's...
It sounds a bit like automart.
Yeah, it does. It does. How about... Oh, no, Automan is a TV series in the 80s, wasn't it? Yeah. Good.
Sounds like it.
Andy?
It's probably the best one I've heard, but that's not necessarily saying it's very good.
Dominic, good effort. Thanks very much for that. Andy, we're going to get there. We've got a lot of calls lined up.
These people are putting a lot of thought into it, and I'm very grateful for it.
I don't think they're putting that much thought into it. I think they just want to get on the radio. Ben, have you got something?
Well, I don't know if it's much better than Smuv, to be honest, but I'll give it a shot. It's, be careful how I pronounce on the radio, it's ASAD, A-S-A-D, for all singing, all dancing, which is what it sounds like.
Well, okay, sad could perhaps be a useful description. Andy, could you have a chick in your Land Rover and say, that's my ASAD?
I don't know. I know what people would say, yeah, you're sad, you know, it'd be very funny.
Yeah, Ben, good effort, could try harder. Mark?
Hello, Iain. Yeah, I've got the name, I think this is the one.
Okay, go on.
Right, it's Touch It. The Operation You Control Handley Information Technology.
You've had that one up your sleeve for quite a while, haven't you?
I've had it I've been trying to write it down.
Okay. Touch It. Andy, that just sounds like a creepy pervert's computer.
Little, but yeah, I mean, it's not bad, to be fair.
Well, what's your favourite so far, Andy?
I think either something... I'm not sure about Smart Drive. Either that or Touch It. Either Smart Drive or Touch It, but...
Okay.
I'm not 100%...
Well, if it's on screen, you're just going to touch it, aren't you?
Well, that's absolutely true. And yeah, I mean, and, you know, yeah, I see where you're coming from, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was just an idea, that was all.
It was just
pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't, Andy, it was rubbish, and you know it. This is probably I think this is the last call we've got on this. Iain.
Hello.
Hello, what have you got?
Right, Car-Troll FX.
Oh, now, I wasn't taken until you put the FX at the end. What is it,
Car-Troll.
Car-Troll?
As in C-A-R.
Yeah.
Troll, as in the second half of control.
Car-Troll FX. FX. Car-Troll FX.
Foxtrot X-ray, FX, like that, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
I like things with FX at the end.
Yeah. Car-Troll FX.
I like...
Best I could come up with, anyway.
Iain, how did you come up with that?
Just listening to as I drove down the road.
Just listening to as he's going down the road?
Is it original, mate?
Sorry?
Is it original?
I don't know. You'd have to search it, but it's not I could come up with.
You haven't seen it anywhere else, have you?
Hang on a minute.
No, not at all. It's something I just thought of myself.
I'm going on the Google. Car-Troll... I think we found it. Car-Troll FX. Hang on a second.
Best one yet.
There's nothing... Hang on. Your search match... It's original, Andy.
Fantastic.
Iain's a genius.
Let's copyright it right now.
Are you going to call it Car-Troll FX?
I am.
Iain, listen, mate, well done.
Okay.
Good lad, Andy.
I'll send you a screenshot of it, mate, when I've finished it.
Fantastic. There we go. Chris. Today, guess what?
What?
We actually achieved something.
Galliard Homes always strive...
I was singing, who was I singing then? Why was that song in my head? Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Fleetwood Mac, isn't it? It's a good song, that. Even though they're rubbish. It's good in a rubbish sort of way. It's good in, not you go, oh, that's my favourite song, it's a brilliant song. Listen to this, listen to how well constructed this song is. But it's like a good... Don't stop, it'll soon be here. I don't know the rest of it. Iain, sorry, you've been on the line for flipping ages.
I had one for the car.
Oh, go on.
Ramrod.
Yeah, probably best we didn't mention that one to him, actually.
Yeah, RAM as in random access memory, and rod as in hot rod as a car.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, never mind. Anyway, my favourite correspondent.
What? Oh,
makes me laugh every time I hear the name.
Yeah.
Riz Latif.
Who?
Riz Latif.
Riz Latif?
Riz Latif.
Riz Latif?
Yeah, Riz Latif.
Oh, Riz Latif. Yeah, I've heard of Riz Latif. Yes, of course. What a fantastic name.
And what about Alistair Burnett?
I don't remember Alistair Burnett. That was years ago.
What, news at 5:45? You don't remember that?
I remember... yeah, the news at 5:45. I do remember that.
With Sandy Gore.
How old are you? What, you about 46?
No, I'm about 2 years older than you.
Really?
Really. Anyway, good evening.
Good evening. He was on the line for 25 minutes, that lad. Now that is what makes this job special sometimes, when people are prepared to wait that long for that. Okay, probably the last call before 9 o'clock. Alan.
Hello, young man, how are you?
I'm good.
I had one for the car as well. You could have had your ORAC. Original Random Accessory Companion.
You're about the fourth person to suggest ORAC.
Yeah, but mine at least had some words behind it.
Well, Tony says online responsive automated car.
Ah, but he wasn't online, was he?
No.
And it's not controlling the car.
No, it is online.
It is. Ah, I see, but it's still not controlling the car. It's actually controlling bits in the car. Anyway, that wasn't what I rang up about.
Okay, right.
You were talking about quad biking before, weren't you?
Someone's just sent me in. Someone's just sent me in. I can read that out.
You can read...
This is a good one. Automatic road system, electronic homing, online logging equipment. Alan, listen, I've got to go. Can we come back to you after the news?
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Good, lads. Thank you very much. Thank you to Keith, who sent in that. Oh, so childish. 087. What's the number? Where is it? Oh, yeah. 0870 90 90 973. Well, there should be another hour, but I think I'm here till 1 o'clock tonight. We need to find out what's happening about that. Let's have the news.
C97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Good evening.
Someone's in trouble. What have I done wrong now? I just see a phone call coming in and it spells big trouble. Well, let's speak to Alan before I get told off. Alan.
Hello.
Yes. I've got a phone call from my mum coming in.
Oh, you're in deep.
I'm in big trouble. She's remembered the phone number again. This is,
I thought you started on medication that made her forget things.
Yes, well, no, it's not worked. Anyway, Alan, what can we do for you?
Anyway, you were talking about quad biking a few weeks ago, weren't you?
Was I?
Yeah, you even wanted to know how much one was, and someone told you it was like $4,000, and you
did
had a cow or something. Yeah.
I don't remember what I don't remember what I did yesterday though. So yes.
All right, fine. Anyway, I just got back from Palm Springs, and I went out. I was invited out by one of my gay next door neighbours' grandchildren quad biking.
Yes.
It is amazing fun. It is so much fun.
Yeah.
You have to try it. It'll fill that hole for you, definitely.
Really?
And if you don't fill it, it'll definitely make you forget about it.
Yeah, okay.
For real.
Well, yeah, the thing is, those things, those kind of adrenaline things, they have a limited lifespan of giving you... It'll take her a minute to put the phone down, Chris. They have a limited amount of hole filling they give you. Then, it's only transient, is what I'm trying to say, and then it's gone, and then you're back to being spiritually redundant.
Then you get better.
Really?
It's like for real, it's like all those kind of things. It's like, windsurfing, skiing.
Yeah.
surfing, whatever.
No.
You know, you start off and you get a bit of a buzz, and then, oh, well, that was okay, but then you kind of get better at it, and you get a...
Oh, hang on a second. This is my mum. Oh, no, yeah.
Call is on the phone.
This is my mum. She's not put the phone down properly.
After the tone.
Right. Mum, put the phone down properly, otherwise we can't... You've left the phone off the hook, love. So we can't call you back. So, and if you're listening on the radio, put the phone down properly. Unbelievable. I'll call her back, Chris, because this may take some time, because, yeah.
All right, you're on the air till 1, ain't you?
I'm on till 1 o'clock tonight, because I'm filling in for Clive, who's enjoying the football, so yes,
That
we'll...
is so scary. I thought it was Bob that was into the football. I didn't know Clive was.
Oh, Clive loves his Chelsea.
Oh, does he?
He loves his Chelsea, yeah.
Oh, well.
I don't get it myself. I mean, when they're playing in the Ian Lee's Super Soccer, double football, then I'll be into it, but...
Oh, I tell you, a real fun one. You have to try this, right?
Yeah.
And this is, I'm not going to say anything naughty, and it's not a scam, so don't worry. But my brother-in-law emailed this to me.
Yeah.
If you go onto google.com, I don't know if it works on .co.uk, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you press the tab for maps,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then you press direct... Oh, no, then it'll give you 2 boxes from where you want to go from and to.
Yeah.
You type New York in the box from.
Yeah.
And you type London in the box 2 and you get directions. Scroll down to, instruction number 24 and see what it says.
Well, hang on. This is... So go
Seriously, do it while-
go
do
to
it while I'm
maps.
Yeah, maps.
Right.
It brought up 2 boxes for you to put in from and to.
No, hang on. I'm on Google. Let me go to google.com. www.google.com. Goggle. Google.com. Right. Okay.
Right.
Let me go to maps, new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Has it got 2 boxes for you?
No,
to
it hasn't got 2 boxes.
Click on Get Directions.
Get directions then.
Oh, yeah,
first.
yeah. Directions. Right, hang
Yeah.
on. These computers are rubbish.
In your from box, or where you're going from, put in New York.
It hasn't come up.
Yeah, at the top, the 2 boxes.
Oh, right. So from where?
I thought you said... just pick New York.
Right, New York, yeah.
Yeah. To London.
To London, yeah.
Has it brought all your directions up yet?
No, I'm not typed it in yet. Calm down, jeez.
All right.
Right, get directions. Okay.
Yep.
Has
Has it brought your list of directions?
Yeah, okay, yeah, it has. Go
Scroll
down to
number 24.
24.
Yeah.
Swim across the Atlantic Ocean 3,462 miles?
Isn't that funny?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, for real.
But, well, Alan, listen, thank you very much for that.
No worries.
That's
All right.
ridiculous. Oh, just crushed me nuts. All right. She want to put the phone down.
BT on.
She's not put her blooming phone down. We'll be there. This is what my life is constantly like. It's trying to get hold of my mother and being unable to because she's not put the phone down.
Welcome to BT.
Oh, for God's sakes. Mum! Put the phone down! While we're waiting for that, we'll have Arab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Bob? How's it going?
You're on a train, is it?
A car, innit?
What?
I am in a car.
Oh, okay.
How you swinging? Is alright? How's it going?
I'm trying to phone my mum up and she's not put the phone down properly.
Yeah,
so...
well, what's the crack? What's going down?
What do you mean what's going down? I'm doing the show, innit?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm just going to try and ring her again, hang on.
You gotta be, you getting a jump quad bike.
What?
You know? You getting a quad bike?
No, I don't know what the quad bike stuff was for.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those sports.
All right.
Adrenaline junkie.
Yes.
Yeah, if you use up all your adrenaline, you only get a certain amount in a lifetime.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Neil Armstrong, the space...
Hang on. That wasn't the end of it. Yeah, you only get a certain amount of adrenaline.
And then you die.
Use it all up,
You die.
Then no, but nothing will scare you.
Right.
So if you get caught with a bear, then you won't run away from it because you won't be able to. You hear what I'm saying?
Neil Armstrong, the spaceman...
Yeah, he went to space. What?
He believes, and he genuinely believes this, you only have a certain amount of heartbeats. And then you die.
That's true.
Well, it's not true, is it?
No, it's not true.
No, it's not. Let me just try my mum again. Hang on a minute. How do I...
Yo, Mrs. Lee, how's it going?
I'm shut up.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Have I dialed it? It's
I'll speak to her.
Oh, it's Brendan.
You hang back, bruv. Hang back.
No, it's not him. Hang on, I've called back the wrong person.
Welcome to the O2 message.
Well, he's not there either. Flipping out. Everyone's bottling out. Right, okay, so hang on.
This is the problem I have.
Yeah, well, shut up. Right. Oh, right, it's my mum.
Oh, yeah.
Don't.
But
Hello.
Hello, Mum, it's Ian.
Hello, Ian.
You didn't put...
An Arab.
An Arab.
I know, I just wanted to say good evening.
Good evening to you.
That's Arab you're speaking to, Mum.
Yeah, that's right.
He's one of the mentals that calls up.
Yeah. Speak to yourself.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but, yeah.
You didn't put the phone down properly, Mum. That's why we couldn't get hold of you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had it skew with.
You had it a little bit skewed. Well, hang on then. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you been
Good
today?
evening.
Yeah. How have you been today, Mum? You all right?
Fine, thank you.
Okay.
But
What have you been up to
cat
today?
has been looking for you.
The cat has.
Yeah, collie cat.
Collie cat has.
Yeah.
Arab, do you have a question for my mum there?
Yeah. What have you been up to today?
Oh, not a lot, really.
What did you watch on TV?
Oh. Do you know, I can't remember.
Well, Deal or No Deal is probably what you...
Oh, yeah, I watched that. And
Got a bit of Jeremy Kyle as well. You've got to watch a bit of that. Love Jeremy Kyle.
Oh, look, these people have to be supported.
What, the nutters that go on Jeremy Kyle?
He's so arrogant, and I really worship him for that.
Oh, I like him.
You quite fancy him, don't you, Mum?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's quite fit. Got hello?
Mum, is there anything else you wanted?
No, I just wanted to say good evening.
Good evening! Yeah. You're not going to use this number again tonight, are you? Say, like, after 10 or anything, are you?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to my mum now. To phone up Clive or anything, are you?
What?
Hey, Mum, Clive's not listening. He's off at the football match. You know he sent you that signed picture?
Yeah.
Who did you think he looked like in the signed picture?
Tosh from the Bill.
No, not Tosh from the Bill.
No, Phil Mitchell.
Phil Mitchell, yes. Well, I won't tell him that you said that because he'll be absolutely furious.
What, McFadden?
Oh, and actually, yesterday, and I thought that's the one I thought Clive would look like.
Yes, you're watching a programme with Sinbad and Selwyn Froggatt, and there was a man who you thought Clive would look like, but it wasn't. But yes, McFadden. Hey,
yeah.
Don't, because if he hears this on the podcast, I'll be in trouble. Right. Mum, I'll let you go.
Yeah, okay.
Are you listening to the show or are you watching the telly?
No, I'm listening to the show.
Okay, well, I'll keep it clean then.
Behave yourself. Don't wind people up.
I will not wind anybody up. All right then, bye-bye.
All right then, bye-bye.
See you later.
See you later.
Yeah, what, you going?
No, I'm saying to your mum.
Okay, right. Oh, I always feel I'm going to get told off, and I probably will get told off now. It's the travel news with Amanda.
On the M4 heading away from town, there are...
Yes, David Cross, Paulie, is going to be the 100 Club in June. Get tickets while you can. 0870 9090 973. Here till 1 o'clock tonight, because Clive's off at the Chelsea, and have a night off. Why the hell not? I was going to say something quite... Oh, that was it. We haven't had any blogs sent in yet, so it would be good if you could stop sending me names to this guy's computer car and do a blog for the show. Just a little summary of what you've made of the show. It doesn't have to be accurate. Just be, your feelings about the thing. Whatever. Then email it to ian@lbc.co.uk and we'll put it up on the LBC website. Let's go to Christine in the Bermondsey.
Hello.
Hello, Christine.
Hiya. I feel no one has carried on with this, but you said a film that stands the test of time.
What?
The Thing.
What?
The Thing.
No.
John Carpenter.
Karen Carpenter wasn't in the thing.
No, John Carpenter.
Oh, is it John Carpenter? That's a good film, that.
Yeah, exactly. The special effects still look amazing.
It's on the the ice station, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Kurt Russell in that?
Yeah.
Well, but I wasn't I wasn't asking what films stand the test of time.
Oh, okay.
I was asking, does Tootsie stand the test of time?
Oh, sorry.
Well, no, don't apologise, because the thing is a brilliant film, and you know what? It's well worth, if people haven't seen it, it's well worth seeing. It's genuinely quite tense and scary.
Yeah, I think they might be remaking it, but I think it's completely unnecessary.
Oh, why do they do that?
Stupid.
But have you seen Tootsie recently?
No, I've never seen it.
Oh, well, I was about to say it's good, but I don't know if it is good anymore. It was good when I saw it, and I saw it in, like, the late 80s.
Yeah.
And it was quite funny and quirky, and Dustin Hoffman was very funny in it. But I want to know if it stands the test of time, and if it's any good now.
Well, check it out, you've got it.
Well, but I don't want to watch it if it's going to be rubbish.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
You could be watching something better.
well, exactly. That's the thing, Christine. I don't want to waste my time. Jackie.
Hello. Sorry,
Hello.
I nearly fell asleep. I've been waiting so long.
You've been waiting 9 minutes. That's all.
What I rang for
Yes.
was your mum has to leave the phone off. My mum does exactly the same.
Oh, all the time.
And all the time. And you're trying to ring her, and
Yeah.
then you're panicking because she might have fell over or left
Yeah.
the phone off, and she's trying to ring me.
Yeah.
So what you have to do, you have to get the neighbour's phone number.
What?
And then you have to ring the neighbour and ask them to go and knock.
My neighbour does. My mum's neighbour does so much anyway. I couldn't ask her to do that. She does.
You really feel that my mum goes mad. What are you ringing for?
Yeah, well, exactly. The thing is, she does it all the time. She'll phone up and say, Ian, you leave a message. She'll leave a message. Ian, really important that I speak to you. Give me a call back. It's an emergency.
Yeah,
then you spend the next 2 hours trying to get through, and you get through to the 1571, and then you get through eventually. What, Mum? What's wrong? Oh yeah. When you come over next, can you get some cheese?
Yeah.
What? that does. Nowhere in the world does me bringing you some cheese when I come over in 4 days' time count as an emergency, you silly sausage.
My sister rings me from Kent. I'm trying to ring Mummy. She ain't answering the phone. So I have to get in the car and I have to go round to my mum.
Oh, well, yeah.
See, it's because they're getting old.
Well, it's not because she's getting old. It's because she's potty, my mum. That's. Oh, hang on. She's listening. She's not potty or getting old. She's
lovely.
She is lovely, and I love her very much. But you know, she's doing.
That's what you have to do.
She's starting to do a Mike Baldwin on me, I think. Jackie, thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90 973. I really am desperate to find someone that's seen Tootsie, because I don't want to waste any time this weekend. Hey, it's Chris. It's nearly 9:30 on a Wednesday, which means it's nearly Thursday, which means it's nearly the weekend, which means it's virtually the weekend.
Wicked.
Sweet as a sweet nut. Rob.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Rob.
How's it going?
It's all right now, brother.
Cool. I saw Tootsie last year, middle of last year.
Oh, why were you watching it last year?
Well, a friend had it, and
Yeah.
I thought, I remember that. I didn't see all of it when I first saw it, so I thought I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Is it? Oh, you're calling it a classic?
Yeah.
It works, does it now?
Definitely.
Okay. John, would you agree with Rob?
Yes, I would.
When did you last see it?
Oh, must be about 5 years ago, but the thing is, it's still ingrained in my mind.
So it's funny?
It's funny. The only thing that could be slightly syrupy is the Jessica Lange, Dustin Hoffman love affair-y bit, but that's only a very, very small part.
Okay.
The rest of it is, the lines are very witty.
Yeah.
The whole setup of it is just brilliant.
Rob, why were you watching? So, Rob, you were just at a mate's and you saw he had it?
Yeah, on video, yeah. And I watched another film as well.
Go on.
After that, Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, is it Ghostbusters 2, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it bloody well is. I might have a Ghostbusters weekend. I got 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Might have a little session. Rob, listen.
A bit of Tootsie as well.
We'll have a little bit of Tootsie, because I want to show Tootsie to a friend, because we were talking about it. But now that I've got 2 gentlemen there saying that it still works.
Yes, very much so.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, Rob, listen, thank you for that, mate.
That's all right.
There we go. John, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Lovely, there we go. Well, that's... Chris, we've got no phone calls.
Oh, sorry, Helen was asking me a question.
Well, I don't blame it on Helen. You could see I had 2 phone calls up there, the only 2 lined up. I was coming to an end of that. Don't even talk to me, phone them up. Don't laugh when I'm telling you off either.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Well, you should listen to me. And stop blaming Helen, listen to me, and phone them up now.
In the time you talk...
Exactly, so stop listening to me and phone them up. Okay. While you're doing that, I'll take this call. Yes, line 2, you're on the wireless. Hello? Oh, God. It's all going so well. Line 2. Your phone number ends in 238. Hello? They're gone. Well, that was...
Thank you.
Thank you, Neil.
Hello.
Hello there. I'm sorry, you've come in the middle of a row between me and my producer.
You never have a row. It's only a fake row.
No, this is a genuine row because he could
No,
see I was...
You've got so much love for each other and it comes through your voice.
I have no love for that muppet. He could see I was coming to the end of the 2 phone calls that we had racked up. He had not bothered to phone anybody else up.
You sound like you're very friendly. Which is a nice thing.
Get to the point, Neil.
What now, swearing on the radio?
Yeah.
Now, what's the best swear you can get away with on LBC? Because I've heard you say you can say boobs, can't you?
Well, boobs isn't swearing, yeah.
Balls?
You can say balls. Let's not go through them all because on their own they're generally all right. But
you can say bloody.
You can say bloody. As I said, yeah. Let's not go through them all on their own. Sort of round about now, from 10 o'clock onwards, really. Clive show, you can swear like a trooper.
But what's the best one you can get away with?
I believe that
what about snatch? Can you say snatch?
No, right, Neil, stop it!
That's not swearing, though, is it?
Well, no, I know it's not, but it has connotations.
But what's the best one you can
I'm going to cut you off, because I'm unsure of your motives and where you're going there. I don't really want to play that game tonight, so thank you. Andrew.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Andrew.
Your mum is fantastic.
She's lovely, isn't she?
She is fantastic.
Okay. I'm just saying that because she's listening. Is that why you're saying that?
No, she's great.
You actually
I love
mean
it.
Okay.
It is absolutely fantastic when she phones you.
I don't. The thing is, you see that the number flashes up on the screen. It says Ian Lee's mum, and I just think, well, what have I forgotten to do today?
What have I done wrong?
She's been in my room and she's found what has she found this time? You know. So, but yeah, she's lovely and yeah.
No, she's great, mate.
Yeah. Well, do you want to go out with her?
No.
Oh, I can fix you up.
No.
I can fix you up on a date with my mum. Maybe we should have that as a competition one day.
I'll take her shopping.
Win a date with my mum. You don't want to go shopping with her.
Why?
She's hard work when you go shopping with her.
Really?
She's. Oh, just one more thing. Oh, can we go right back to the first aisle that we came in and just one more thing? Yes, mum. Yes, mum. Yeah.
Go shopping and they look at the first thing and they go, oh, that looks nice. Do you want it now? I'll come back to it later.
Yeah.
And then they come back to it half an hour later, an hour later, and you think, oh, yeah, I'll have that now.
While we're in town, can we pop into Marx's? Well, no, because it's on the other side of town. I'm in a rush. You just pop into Marx's. I'll be 10 minutes. 3 hours later.
Yeah, what town you in? London? Oh, it's only on the other. It's only in town.
Anyway, Andrew, what can I do for you?
Not only that. You know your soccer.
Super soccer, double football, yes.
I thought about, I sent you an email last night. Why not encase the ground
What's my
with
stomach?
clear perspex?
Oh, yeah, go on.
You know like ice hockey?
Yeah.
Where you hit the ball, hit the puck against the wall, rebound.
Yeah.
Do the same thing with the football.
There's something in that. I think that would work for 5-a-side Super Soccer. I think if it's 11, full-size pitch, that's going to be a little bit impractical.
Yeah.
But for the 5-a-side, I like the element of that. I'm just making it a little bit... I think 5-a-side football should be really rough.
You know the other thing? You know when you said that you didn't know how to kick off the game?
Yeah.
Because how many balls? You got one ball?
One ball for the main part of the game, yeah.
Right, so you got the centre circle.
Yeah, I've got 10 seconds.
Right, you got centre circle.
Yeah.
4 players. Each one player from each team. You kick the ball in from outside the area. It lands in the circle, and they all fight for it.
Andrew, it sounds like... I think that's kind of what we were discussing yesterday. Kind of like when they start basketball and the ball gets dropped, and then they all just run for it.
Galliard Homes always strong.
Good evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Really digging the old music there. Sam.
How's it going, mate?
It's going all right.
Wicked show.
It's not been that bad tonight. It's been some all right bits and pieces, considering there's football on. Normally, when there's football, it's quiet on the phones and only really sad, desperate people get on. But tonight and last night, I think maybe we're winning the war against football because last night's show was a really good one and tonight's has been all right.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
That's right. Sorry.
Who are you talking to?
Well, Ralph.
Well, tell him to get lost.
He's getting lost now.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I've seen Tootsie. It's a cracking film.
When did you last see Tootsie, though?
About 2 weeks ago.
Why did you watch it?
I saw a box of videos outside a charity shop, 50p each, and I bought a handful of them.
What else did you buy?
The Black Hole.
Oh, really?
Black Hole.
The Disney film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Hole, I can't remember now, 2 other ones as well. A Gladiator.
Oh, I've never seen that, never want to see it next.
I think I mentioned in the bottle, which is meant to be a sloppy one, which ain't my cup of tea.
I took about 50 videos to the charity shop today.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were that pleased. When I went in, I had 4 black bin liners full of videos and books, so I cleared up my bedroom at my mum's house.
Yeah.
And I've got a load of videos for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you put them down there. No DVDs, no.
They get tons of them, don't they?
Yeah, they must do.
But that's Tootsie, right? There's actually a better film which is similar to Tootsie.
There's a better film that's similar to Tootsie?
To Wong Fu, which
Called what?
To Wong Fu.
Oh, To Wong Fu. Oh,
Wesley Snipes in it. Patrick Swayze.
It's I believe it's a lesbian classic. This is what I've been told. This is what To Wong Fu with Love.
Yeah.
It's a lesbian classic, isn't it?
It's a lesbian classic.
Don't lesbians and gays love that film?
No. You have to be gay.
No, I'm not saying you have to be gay, but I'm saying when I remember when it came out.
Oh yeah.
And it being billed as a film that gays absolutely loved.
I'm a bit young. I don't remember it.
I think I tried to watch it once and I didn't really dig it.
No, it's funny.
Oh.
Funny, especially when you see Wesley Snipes. You think of Blade, didn't you, when you see...
Wesley Snipes, Blade, but he's not. He dresses up as a lady in it.
Yeah, I know.
No, oh no. Do you know? No, the one I saw, I didn't see that. I saw Priscilla.
I didn't like that.
That was rubbish. Yeah, we get the point. You're in a van going across the desert. Next.
Yeah. It was a bit pants.
Well, Sam, thank you for that.
No worries, mate. Have a good show.
Good one. There we go. We're rapidly running out of calls. So, have you got any, Chris? Do you have calls on a pad in front of you, which you often have? And
yeah, but we used these ones earlier.
Well, okay. Do we have unused calls on a pad in front of you?
No.
Okie dokie.
Could phone the Raiders again.
Yeah, if anyone wants to raid the show, that'll be a really, really good time to do it, because we ain't got that many calls. I don't really want to do Triple M for the last 15 minutes, but we may
Is this
have
a
to.
rehearsed bit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it sounds quite improvised.
And you sound quite good now on
Thank
this
you.
bit that we rehearsed earlier as well. It's all a sham. Really. Anyway, it's Bill in the London.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Watch it, Bill.
Oh, what's up? Hey, I just want to say a brilliant show, man. I mean, it's cracking. I watched the football, but it's Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, Chelsea, Schmelshi.
Yeah.
And Liverpool.
Anyway, I've been listening to you for like 2-3 years, and it's just a brilliant show, man.
Bill, thank you very much.
It's just quality. Oh, yeah, by the way, one more thing. I was watching iRobot the other day, and I saw the guy comes in, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The what?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, hang on, are you raiding us?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, I know you're on a phone call, but we're being raided by Bill.
Bill in the where?
Bill in the London. Bill, you have to do a little bit more than just say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I think you have to sing the song.
You can't be serious.
Well, yeah, if you're going to raid us, you have to sing the blooming song.
I can't even remember who it was.
Well, then it's only a 30% raid.
Oh, we'll let the other callers do the 70%.
Well, Bill, very, very disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Very poor, very poor. Tonya.
Hi there, Ian.
Hello,
How are
Tonya.
you?
I'm good.
Good. Now, listen, can you do me a favour?
Of course I can. Anything you want. Well, pop in on my way home. Easy.
No, I've got kids here. You won't want that.
No, no, in that case. No.
Could you ask the newsroom not to mention who wins, who gets cut, who gets chucked off The Apprentice?
Oh, yeah. Is The Apprentice tonight?
It's on there. Yeah, it's on now.
Oh, okay.
And I tape it every week.
I thought it was on Thursdays.
No, it's on a Wednesday.
Oh, okay, right.
Wednesday at 9. And I'd rather listen to you guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired.
And sad.
Oh, no.
No.
I love listening to you.
Lovely.
I love it. But every day, I listen right through to the middle of the night, and they always tell you who's been kicked off.
Well, do you know what? I don't watch The Apprentice, but I know that Clive does.
Yeah.
And I heard him saying last week that they didn't do it last week.
They did in the morning.
Oh, did they?
In Nick Ferrara's show, yeah.
But what?
And I don't get a chance to watch it until, whenever I get a chance. Probably Thursday evening or on the weekend. And I purposely don't buy the paper the next day.
Yeah.
Because I know it'll be in the paper.
Yeah. But why would they even mention it on the news? It's like...
I don't know.
Yesterday, they kept... The last 2 days, we've had, in the news, Oh yeah, Spider-Man 3's coming out. What? What? That's news?
I know.
A rubbish film has been released and it's in the news. So why would they mention who?
I mean, The Apprentice is a brilliant show. It's the best reality TV show I've ever done. I think Anna Sugar's brilliant. But if they can just please not mention it, I really would appreciate it.
I've made a conscious decision not to watch The Apprentice because I know that I've seen one and it was really good, and I just don't want to I haven't got the time to get sucked into it.
It's not bad. I mean, something you can tape and watch in your own time.
I've got so much stuff to watch now. I've got a massive backlog of Sky Plus and DVDs to watch, so I can't. I'm doing Heroes, I'm doing Prison Break, I'm doing Lost, so I can't get another series. But, Tonya, I will have a word with the news people, but do you know what? They don't listen to a word I say.
Oh, they should do, because you're brilliant.
They're all off their heads down there on gin. Tonya...
have a quick word, please.
I will have a quick word, but I suggest that you just, when the news comes on...
Last week I whipped
what?
my earpiece.
You whipped who?
my earpiece out of my ear.
Oh, saucy.
But they said something just before the name, and it was a clue to
Gives
who
it
was.
away, yeah.
So.
It's just, I'll have a word, but yes, I suggest you don't listen to the radio until you've seen it.
Oh, I can't do that. I've got to listen to Clive Ball tonight.
Yeah, we don't have to listen to Nick in the morning, though, do you?
I do.
Oh, really? Oh, well, on your head be it.
Okay.
Anyway, Trey gets kicked off tonight. Thank you, Tonya. I don't even know who I'm talking about. I just know it's a name from someone who's in there. I'm brilliant, me. Malkeet.
Hello, Ian. How's it going?
Yeah, it's all right, Malkeet, although we're rapidly running out of phone calls to the point where people who've got triangles by their name are getting on, so...
All right. How far you got on Heroes?
With what?
Heroes.
Oh, Heroes. Do you know what? I'm up to date with the Sci-Fi Channel. Someone sent me, load of episodes.
All right.
And I've just not had the time to watch it, so I've just seen the one 6 months later. 6 months ago.
6 months ago. A mate sent me, the episode that's shown yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And it's absolutely wicked.
It's a brilliant series, isn't it?
Wicked series.
It is superb, but I've been really busy lately, and I sort of have to watch it with a friend of mine. She insists that we watch it together.
Okay.
So I couldn't go home. I started watching Wife Swap today on the Sky Plus. It's the one where the first they show clips of what's going to happen. The woman smacks the bloke, and then the first time ever, the producers come in and say, "Right, get out," and they split them up. I thought, I'm going to watch this, and I thought, no, I can't because my girlfriend will get annoyed with me. So I actually had to stop it.
Who's your favourite character?
It's Hero, obviously.
Yeah, Hero.
Everyone's favourite character is Hero, followed by the cheerleader.
She's fit.
Only 17, it turns out.
Well, only 17, but she's still fit.
She's definitely fit, and but Hero is.
He's my favourite.
He's
and Ando.
Yeah, they're both brilliant, just brilliant. Malky, anything else?
No, all right then. Take care, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much for that. Heroes, if you've not seen it, is a brilliant programme that's on the Sci-Fi Channel. But I think it's going to be on BBC Two later in the year. And it's brilliant. We should try and get some of them in. I know we've got Dr. Tancredi from Prison Break in on Monday, possibly Teabag in May. We should try and get some of the Heroes in. Let's get Hero in. How cool would that be, man? They're bound to come over at some point and do a little bit of promotion for it. David's in the Staines.
Evening to you, Ian.
Evening, David.
I'll tell you what came about this evening. My daughter went upstairs and brought down a book of poetry by Spike Milligan, and I was just given to wondering, being a comic by trade and all, what do you rate of Spike?
He's a genius.
Yeah, I mean, we were listening to some of his poems. They were so simple, and yet they told like a complete story in 4 or 5 lines. It was stunning listening to it.
He's brilliant. A lot of people ignore the fact that some of his stuff was rubbish, as was some of Peter Cook's stuff was rubbish.
We mentioned that, yeah, because my wife was saying about Peter Cook and Dudley Morris. Yeah, a lot of it was pants.
A lot of it was rubbish, but there were moments of pure and utter genius in the truest sense of the word in both of their back catalogues.
I'm so glad you said that, because I want to try and get hold now of the Q series. She was reading that tonight, and I was telling her about the Q series that was on in...
A friend of mine's had some of the Q series on TV.
Are they on DVD?
Video, on video. No, they're not. He got them. I reckon you can probably get them on eBay.
Well, that's what I'm going to try, and also I said I'm going to try and get hold of him reading it, audio, his poetry for, because she really enjoyed the book tonight, and I said I'll try and get hold of it and look around, see if I can buy some audio CDs of him reading his own poetry.
There's bound to be loads of that.
Gotta be, isn't there?
There'll be loads of it, but the Q, I reckon if you went on, had a little look on eBay, someone will have a hooky copy of it somewhere.
It's got to be, yeah. Because again, I sort of looked at it from like a, like an adult's point of view, and listening to a kid reading it, and how innocent and yet brilliant it was, and some of the diagrams he had by the side of it that were illustrating, were just stunning. It was so good.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's fantastic. There's no denying it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted a comic's take on it, but you think it's as good as I did. Yeah, good.
David, when a comic comes in, I'll get their take on it, but until then, I'll give him the thumbs up. John is in the Abbey Wood.
Oh, Ian.
Hello, John.
Oh, mate, you think you've got problems with your mum?
Well, hang on, steady on, she's listening. I have no problems with my mother, she's fantastic.
But oh no, they all are, mate. But it's not putting the phone down.
Yeah.
My mum phoned me up one night. Bearing in mind, she's so disabled she couldn't get out of the chair, never mind get out of the house on her own.
Yeah.
And I live about 10 minutes from her, and she said, John, can you come round? There's an alarm going somewhere, it's driving me mad.
Yeah.
And first of all, I thought it was a little car yard over the road. I thought it's either their alarm or one of the car's alarms going off. Try and go round and sort it out. But I could hear a little alarm going in the background, and it sounded too shrill, and I suddenly thought, oh my God, Mum's got a smoke alarm.
No!
And the 10-minute journey, I got up there in about 3.5 minutes.
Oh,
I must have broke every traffic thing in the book.
Yeah.
I got there, burst in, and Mum's got a little coffee table with all the phone and all the stuff on there, and she's got one of those little old-fashioned battery alarm clocks there. Was that going off?
It was an electronic alarm clock?
A little alarm clock right beside her, yeah, and she thought it was coming from outside.
Flippin' heck. They are trying, aren't they?
Oh, she nearly gave me a heart attack, mate.
Yeah, but is she still with us?
No, it's lost her a little while ago.
Well, I'm
I'll
sorry
tell you
to hear
what, we had a genuine alarm once. She phoned up and said, there's a bloke in my house. She'd let someone in thinking he'd bought her prescription round.
Yeah.
And she said, so she's always letting people in, and she got one of those door buzzer things.
Yeah.
But we always telling her to ask who it was, we just used to buzz the door open.
Yeah.
Because they're too trusting, that generation.
Yeah, of course.
She said, there's a man in here, and I can't understand what he's saying, and he won't go. And after and as luck would have it, one of my mates, he's an ex-con. He's a nice bloke, but he could be a bit of an anvil if he wants to.
Yeah, if you need him to.
Yeah, we jumped up the car, got up there in record time. The front door's wide open, and as soon as Mum picked the phone up, he just grabbed her handbag and legged it.
No, really?
I thought we're lucky that he didn't take the phone off of her and give her a clout with it.
Oh yeah, well that's
lucky we didn't catch him. Otherwise, we'd have been doing birds.
Well, there's ex-con. Well, that's terribly sad, and that's not very nice.
No.
Hey, John, listen, thanks very much for that, mate.
All right, Ian.
Cheers, fella.
We got to put up with you a bit longer tonight.
I'm on till 1 o'clock tonight. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. All right, mate.
Cheers, John. Travel news now. Here's Amanda.
Well, we still have problems to the west of town with a crash on the Brom.
Okay, let's go to Gert. Hello, Gert.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Poker Boy from last week.
It's what?
Poker Boy.
Poker Boy?
Yeah, remember?
No.
H-Boy. He introduced you to me. But
oh, yes, you phoned in and you said hello and then you put the phone down.
No, you cut me off.
Well, I didn't cut you off.
Okay, but I just want to apologise about my rubbish call last week.
It was rubbish.
Yeah, and you know about the other 70%?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sade? 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 Sade?
No, Saeed, S-Y-E-D.
S-Y-E-D? Saeed?
That's it, Ian.
Well, Chris, can you put Saeed on the screen instead of Sade?
He said Saeed.
No, he didn't. He's clearly saying Saeed. Are you being racist? Is that what you're doing?
I'm sure he's not, buddy.
Well, you never know. We've got to keep on our toes.
How are you, Ian?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'd say, buddy, you're absolutely awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
Been listening to you for a long, long time, and you have been awesome. I just wanted to ask you, you're obviously a complete TV buff.
Well, maybe.
Have you tried Shark on Channel 5?
Shark? No, I've not. I think I've seen a poster on the side of a bus.
James Woods.
Oh, yes.
It is the nuts.
Really?
Oh, well, have you ever watched any of James Woods' old films, like Cop and stuff like that?
Oh, hang on a second. You know, earlier on we were talking about names for this guy's computer car. Well, Amanda Redmond, the travel lady, has just emailed me some. These are good.
Go on.
There's the Tom Cruiser. Tom standing for technically operated motor.
Right.
Or how about the computer... Can you read that one out, Chris?
How about the computer-operated car kit?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Where's the good ones?
For Amanda.
Not on the email.
They're not on the email. The good. She must have left the good ones off the email. Whether that was a deliberate plan or a mistake, I don't know. Anyway, right, Shark.
Shark, James Woods.
Yes.
If you get the chance, Watch it.
It's worth looking at, is it?
100%. It's
Okay.
absolutely excellent. It'll probably remind you a bit of yourself.
What? What? Is that in a good way or a bad way?
In a very good way.
Oh, in that case, I'm good. Anything on Channel 5 that reminds me of myself, I'm Sky Plussing.
Oh, yes. No, you need to try this one out.
Yes.
It's very, very good. And he's very, as they say, he's very quick off the ball. He's very, very sharp, and there's a lot of Iain Lee in him.
Okay, well, so I shall have a look at that, mate.
I wish you all the best, buddy.
Cheers, fella. Thank you very much. James. We had a bit of momentum going there, a little bit of flow. And then James in Wimbledon has bottled it. Never mind, well, let's try Jamie!
Hello.
Hello, Jamie.
Hello, mate. Right, just a quick question for you. I don't know if you know what it's all about, or any of your listeners. Coming down the A40 in Perivale yesterday, going back to Gloucester.
Yes.
They've always got something outside the Hoover building. At the moment, they've got what looks like a Christmas decoration.
All right.
They've got a Christmas tree and something. I only caught a quick glimpse of it as I drove past.
A Christmas tree?
They've got a Christmas tree up outside the Hoover building at the moment.
Right. What? Well, it's got decorations on it.
Yeah, well, it's got lights on it and stuff like that.
When was that? Because I drove past...
That was last night.
Oh, okay. Because I drove past it yesterday about 5, and didn't notice anything.
Yeah, no, I went past it yesterday, like I say,
okay.
Heading back down to Oxford, and, yeah, it was all Christmas tree all lit up and everything.
Well, if it may be a bit late for us to get any response now, but if anyone knows, 0870 90 90 973. Keep listening, Jamie, we'll find out.
All right, mate, I've got Could I give you a quick joke? I had a joke sent through to me on text. Best joke ever.
It's the best joke ever, is it? Okay.
Well, best joke I've ever heard ever.
Okay, well, let's, okay.
Right. It's two old ladies sat at a bus stop in their 70s to 80s.
Yeah.
And they're smoking cigarettes.
Oh, dear.
Right, and the one has a bit of rubber on her cigarette. It's pouring down with rain. The other one's cigarette's drenched.
Yeah.
Gone out, everything else.
Oh, yeah.
So she said to her
So
mate...
nervous.
No, it's a good one.
Is it racist?
No, not in the slightest.
Is it disablest?
No.
Is it homophobic?
No.
Well, tell it anyway then.
Right. Okay, so she says to the other old lady with a bit of rubber, she says, "What's that bit of rubber you got on your cigarette?" She says, "That's a good idea, it's keeping it nice and dry." She says, "Oh, they call that a condom." She says, "Oh, that's a good idea." She says, "I'm going to have to get myself some of them when I get into town." So anyway, they get into town, this old lady in her, like I say, 70s to 80s, like, goes into the chemist, sees the chemist, she says, "Excuse me, young man," she says, "but could I have a packet of condoms?" So he looks at her, he thinks, well, it's not for me to judge. So she says, "Certainly, madam." He says, "What size would you like?" She says, "Oh, I ain't really bothered, as long as it fits a cap."
Yo, I think we'll, Camel was the... They've got... Oh, God. James, are you there yet? No, he's gone. Okay, 0870 9090 973. It's the last few minutes of the show. We have absolutely no callers left. I like it.
2 out of 10 people use...
Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, God.
Tony?
Where have you been?
Is that you, Tony?
No, it's not Tony. You've got the wrong number.
I've been to work, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Shakai!
There we go.
Shakai!
Okay.
Shakai?
Any more?
Benny.
Benny? Did he just say? 5, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
Hiya. I'm on the A40 and I'm just seeing we can run down 5 minutes to see if I can find the Christmas tree outside the Hoover building.
Yeah, but we're about to go off air in a couple of minutes.
I know. I'm going to go as fast as I can.
Well, don't break the law. I don't want.
Oh, no.
Where exactly are you?
I'm just coming up to the car phone warehouse on the A40.
You're never going to make it.
You reckon?
You are never going to make it.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. Oh, lights are red. No, they're green. They're green. They're green. They are now, anyway.
Okay. Let's see if we can get some appropriate music to play. Hang on.
Bit of Mission Impossible or something. Man on a mission.
Come on, Rob, you can do it.
Okay, hang on.
Where are you now?
Going through coming up to the speed camera.
Okay. Don't break the law.
I'll wait. I'll blame you, by the way.
Well, no, don't blame me. I'm nothing to do with it. It's exciting. Where are you now?
I'm just the speed camera coming up to.
Well, I don't know where the speed camera is.
The speed camera is by the U-turn, by the cinema, the View Cinemas complex.
He's close.
Coming up to Hanger Lane.
Oh, he's at Hanger Lane. Oh, he's close.
Oh, and I'm not there yet.
Oh, he's coming up to Hanger Lane. He's miles away.
No, I've got slow people.
You've got you got about 30 seconds.
Oh, I'll have to ring you tomorrow then.
Oh.
I'm trying. The camera's facing the wrong way.
Well, keep going. I'll tell you what. We'll play the little montage now.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back to you in a minute. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you missed the show today, it sounded like this.
Peas. I like the mushy peas. Peas.
He's such a lovely, genuine bloke.
Globule, 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 globule.
We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine.
Come on!
Come on! Come by! Come on! Tap, tap, tap!
What's all that?
London's biggest conversations.
Bring back memories, Dion.
Oh, yeah.
Ever turned a trick in a cinema?
Yep.
You have? Transformers, robots in disguise. Robots in disguise.
Nice.
Automatic road system, electronic homing, online logging equipment.
Behave yourself, don't wind people up.
Oh, is there anything else you wanted?
No, I just wanted to say good evening.
Good evening. Rob, where are you now?
I'm coming up to the Vanguard building with the dog on the top.
Oh, God, we've got 20 seconds.
Oh, I've got the glow of the lights as well, the green glow.
Can you see the Hoover building?
Well, as soon as I get past this Audi in front, I was going to swear then, this Audi in front of me. Speed camera, wait. Yeah, there you go. Flash. I can see the green. Hold on. Count to 10.
We ran out of time. Clive made it in, though. He's up next.